Well, hey everybody, welcome back. Cyberpunk 2087. Today we are doing a side gig. We have with us Theo and Darby together in the Bleeding Heart. They just got back from hanging out with the Maelstrom. And oh, what a fun time they had watching their sadistic, fun way of torturing people, namely Arata, as they put him through what they call the grinder. And they're still reeling from that encounter. And the last time they spoke to Fuji-san, aka Hashi told them, hey, I need you to get the Maelstrom and the Bozos to work together, which is an insane task. And, you know, there was no time frame on this, but they were told that that's their next job. So this is like 3 days after the party. You guys are back in your clinic. Doc is doing something. Slink is doing something, maybe trying to investigate what's going on with Frank's journal. And Doc is making new friends with the Maelstrom. I do want to hear your guys' opinion on how Doc was handling the situation with Arata being tortured in front of you all, because it seemed like he was really enjoying it. What do you think your characters felt in that moment?
Yeah, you go
I think. Okay, I was going to say you should go first because I think you were more affected by it. But
yeah. Well, I made it quite clear, but I'll expand upon it when you finish.
Yeah, I think Theo was a bit taken aback by it, but also he's been through some shit with Doc, so maybe I shouldn't be surprised. I've seen people go Cyber Psycho before, but it doesn't really have any implants. That's kind of one thing about Cyberpunk that I guess people don't really touch on, is that there are natural psychopaths in this world, not than the cyber one. So maybe he's seen too much and driven over the edge. I don't know, but Doc is kind of his brother in arms, and he saved his life more than once. So, Teddy's more than capable of hand waving that and saying, "Yeah, you're all good, dude. Carry on."
So would that be the first time that Theo's seen that sadistic side to?
Probably, yeah. Right. I've not really, nothing in our backstory is really, I wouldn't say Theo's that way inclined at all. I don't think he's not going to be, put out by it. Put it that way. It's the street, and people lose their shit sometimes. They lose their heads. You know.
Yeah.
I will say he probably keeps an eye on him from now on, but mainly for Doc's welfare. He's not giving him side eye or anything. He's more like, how's he doing? Like that wasn't a normal reaction. Even I hated Arata. I had more reason to hate him than Doc did. Than even I was a bit like, yeah, I wanted revenge, but not quite like this.
Gruesome. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's probably the first sort of proper. I mean, from Darby's point of view, he was kind of shocked, because somebody like Doc, you would think he works on people to revive them, to help them with any ailments or disabilities they have, and it seemed like this sort of weird clash, that he was so happy to see somebody go through so much what he perceived as torture. I mean, I can understand wanting to get rid of the guy because he's crossed you, but so that side of it didn't chime well with Darby. And I think at the time Darby even went over and put his arm around the Doc and asked if he was all right and that. But yeah, I think Darby is a little bit, I don't know, uncertain of like what Doc's sort of attitude's going to be with other situations going forward. Is he going to be somebody that could potentially cross Darby because of these tendencies? Like, if I get on the wrong side of the Doc, is he going to potentially torture me? So yeah, he's definitely not burning bridges, but he's definitely like taking a step back from Doc through that episode, really.
He would be giving him side eye rather than anyone else.
Yeah, if you want to put it that way.
Yeah, I think it's appropriate in the cyberpunk setting to not trust the people that you work with anyway, because, it's a survival instinct. But there was definitely a situation where maybe you guys felt like even though you're working with Maelstrom, you're not a part of Maelstrom, and that was more evident and clear when you guys were at the party. You're like, oh, okay, these guys are our allies, but we're not like them, and they're not like us. And yeah, so if it ever came down to it, your loyalties lie with each other and not with whoever they are. But Doc seemed to show some kind of affinity with them, and that's the scary part, right?
Yeah, definitely. Because I think
will do well.
I think Darby would be able to perceive out of the entire group, Doc was the least affected in terms of like I know humanity is what we call it in the actual black and white of our character sheets, but that's basically who took a bad, I don't know, like found it really awkward or really got sort of knocked off their feet by it. But yeah, I don't think the Doc took as much hardship from that as we did.
Well, see, the humanity loss actually works both ways, because if you enjoyed it, part of your humanity is lost. If just witnessing it, part of your humanity is lost too. You know what I mean? It's like either way, you're still losing a part of your humanity, because if you enjoyed it, you're cold and calculated, and you're not who your mom and dad raised you to be, basically. You know what I mean? But if you didn't enjoy it, you're still kind of like, hey, I'm still a little bit guilty by association because I work with these people. So, you know, I kind of expect that I'm going to be involved with them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, beyond just normal tasks, Darby would have probably done some meditation or whatever to try and rationalize what he saw. And think about whether he could have done anything differently.
That's good. Yeah, see, that kind of meditation, therapy, those are the kind of things that help you gain your humanity back. So if you want to spend a week, instead of hustling, spend the week in meditation and therapy, you can gain that humanity back.
Yeah, he might do that. I mean, this is only 3 days after, so...
Yeah.
But yeah, he would have started doing some meditation alongside goings on. So
you guys are back at the clinic, and I'm sure you've had this kind of conversation. It's just the two of you in the clinic. It's kind of quiet when nobody's around. All the machines are buzzing, the refrigerator's going off, you know, but there isn't the regular hustle and bustle of clients coming in for Doc's clinic and Slink's many electronic devices going off. You two are just kind of standing there having a conversation, reflecting on what you went through 3 days ago. And in that time, that's when, Theo, you get a phone call, and it's Helena from Sovoil.
Oh, okay. I just pick it up. Mushy mushy.
Theo, how's it going? It's a video call.
All good. Is it good to call? Yeah, you're fine. Yeah, you're all good.
All right, great. Good to hear from you. Listen, remember last time we spoke, and I told you I might have something for you coming up in through the pipeline.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the time is now, if you're ready.
I look at Darby, and he's probably got his hands in some gears somewhere. And I'm like,
well, I was thinking we could be just playing some pool or something, and then interrupt.
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, we play some pool. Yeah, so I'm just like, I'm always ready. Sorry, I knocked over a chair. 1 sec, I gotta pick that up. I'll be shouting at if I don't. All right, 1 second. There we go. Do you know what, Helena? I'm a rebel. I don't care. So, yeah, no, I'm all good. Everything's fine. Let's go for it.
Well, listen, I'll get to the brass tacks of it. I know that you're busy. I did a little bit of research on you, and it looks like you're working with people here and there. I saw you, some of my eyes and ears out there in Night City saw you hanging out with Maelstrom. That's good. I'm glad that you're networking with people, because they're a very powerful ally to have in Night City.
They are indeed. I mean, I wouldn't consider myself one of them, unfortunately. Or fortunately, as the case may be.
Yeah.
Just so you know, if you have a job for me right now, Of my team, I only have one available right now, who's with me. That everybody else is indisposed at the moment.
That's actually a bonus because I was only expecting you. So if your friend wants to get involved, that's perfectly fine by me. It's always good to have a buddy in those kinds of situations.
All right, good.
So the long and short of it is, you know how it is in the corporate world, all right? You have rivals within the corporation. And in Sovoil, we have many rivals, and I have many rivals. Lately, we found out that there's been a double agent working in the corporation, and they stole one of our very important tech, and they're about to go give it to one of their contacts. Now, we could have killed the double agent, gotten our tech back, but the higher-ups want to know exactly who this person is working with. So we're going to let it play out. We're going to let it play out, let the drop-off happen, see who the other contact is, and then we'll spring into action. Problem is, I'm not assigned to this case, and that really upsets me. Because how am I going to climb the corporate ladder if they don't give me the opportunities? So, of course, I got to take the opportunity. You understand that, right, Theo?
I understand that completely.
So yeah, one of my fellow employees here, co-workers, is assigned to the task. He's very incompetent. I mean, he did everything the right way. He hired one of our security forces, and he has them tracking down whoever this double agent is and all that. But I'm gonna hire a security force of my own. Of course, I can't go through the company because it won't get approved. They'll say, you're not assigned to this case. You can't have a security, blah, 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 blah. So you know what? I'm going to pay out of my pocket and hire two of the greatest mercs in Night City.
Well, you came to the right place. And I totally agree. Like, sometimes in a corporation, you need to... the door's not going to open for you, so yeah, you got to kick it in and make them see you. And I get that. I feel this. This is good. All right, what do you need from me?
Well, basically, I need you to work parallel with our own Sovoil security team, and I need you to get the drop on whoever is involved with this double agent before my rival co-worker gets involved. You know how it is. You get the picture. You're the one that makes it happen, and not the other security force.
No, I get that.
Now, let's talk hazard
Can I
pay.
invite my associate onto this call?
Of course.
Yeah.
I'm going to.
How do agents work, by the way? Can I overhear this, or is it just this getting piped straight into sort of Theo's brain?
Well, if he has an internal agent, it could be straight just to him, but it's just like a cell phone, basically. An agent is like is more of like a computer than a cell phone. It has an AI in it, and you can program the AI to do whatever you want. It can do more things than just be a cell phone, basically. So you can have a video call with a holographic image appearing. That's why I have her up on the projection, because this is basically what you see whenever she calls. So yeah, you can just have it on speaker.
I think I would have an internal, but I'll just invite him into the call. I'll just be like, yeah, whatever.
Okay, I'll pick up my own agent if we're doing that.
Let's go with the old analog. It fits Theo more. So he's literally calling on his phone. So he calls your agent, and I'm assuming you're rolling your eyes because you've probably got internal components that could do this for you. But
yeah, I answer, but I'm a bit bemused. Like, I guess he wants to copy me into this call he's having.
That's two shots, by the way. You hit a yellow, so
sounds good. Hello. My name is Helena Vostroya. I am an employee of the Sovoil Corporation, a fixer as it's known in the streets. And what is your name, sir?
Darby. I'm generally a tech. I like to do all things invention sort of related, engineering, but I'm for now sort of linked with Theo because he saved me from, well, quote unquote, saved me from the tiger claws.
Don't forget to tell her how crappy you are at pool.
Oh, right, yeah. Yeah, I'm not doing too good in this match.
Well, I'm not worried about your pool skills. I'm more worried about your skills on the streets. So listen, I'll tell it to you straight because that's how I like to work. All right. This security team doesn't know you. They don't care about you. If you get involved, they will fire at you and they'll flatline you without any hesitation. So you have to understand, if you're getting involved, there is that kind of hazard. But if you're slick and you're clean, you can get in, get out without even firing a shot and figuring out exactly what's going on. So are you guys willing to do that?
Yeah,
More than willing. Let's talk shekels.
That's right.
Remuneration.
I just clarify, it's eddies. He means eddies.
I think I understand what you're. I'm picking up what you're putting down. All right, Jim?
I'm Darby's very logical, so he thinks that what are you talking about?
I just sink another ball and like hold on to my my cue and just shake my head, just like what's he doing to my cred right now?
So what's going on is we know that there's going to be some hazard pay involved. Obviously, if there's shots fired and your life's in danger, there's the potential of all that. And listen, I'm not going to try to beat around the bush on this. It could be dangerous. So I'm thinking 1350 for each of you to handle this task. What do you think?
A little low, Jim. Is it like your starting offer, or?
Well, why don't you shoot me an offer and I'll tell you. How about this? I'll give you a little bit more information and then you can shoot me an offer.
You do that. Yeah, let's do that.
So we know that our double agent is going to be dropping off some kind of package. He just stole a processor core that is very important to our corporation, really important technology, and he's giving it to some corporation or some entity or something. So he's going to drop off this bag or backpack. We're not exactly sure how he stole this, but he's going to drop it off somewhere. Someone's going to pick it up, and that's when you're going to intercept. All right? My security team from Sovoil, well, not mine, from my corporation, they're going to be watching as well, and they're going to act at the same time. So I'm not exactly sure how you guys are going to intercept without getting involved with the security team. That's up to you and your skills. But the idea is, I want you to catch this third party, find out who they are, interrogate them, whatever. Who are they working for? Why are they working for them? Why do they want this processor core? You give me that information, I take it to my higher ups, probably get a promotion, and you guys get paid.
Are we taking this thief and what they're stealing, or just the thief, which is more important?
Well, the double agent that stole the tech, we're not too worried about them. We have a tracker on them, and we know exactly where they are at all times. I don't think they know that, or else they wouldn't be doing all this. But this other party that they're working with, we don't know who they are. We have no idea. We tried to go through the double agent's emails. It was triple encrypted, and we just couldn't figure it out. So that's why we're here working with people like you.
Do you have a current location on him?
Yeah, I can patch it over to your agent. You guys can. We have a tracker puck inside the backpack that he used. The gonk used the Sovoil backpack, thinking that we don't put trackers in it. So, he's not the smartest double agent, but maybe he saw an opportunity and took it.
So just to establish, are you wanting information, or are you wanting to take this guy down and recover the asset?
I mean, listen, eventually the Corp will figure it out. Sovoil, it does a really good job of getting double agents and punishing them. But if you guys can help us with that situation yourselves, then hey, that's fine too. Maybe there's a bonus in there for you. But the most important part is to get the tech and to interrogate this third party that we don't know about and find out why they want this processor core and who they are.
Okay. Information on your agent who's gone AWOL. What's his name? Her name?
His name, I'm going to send you his bio right now. Here's an image of him. Give me 1 second. Let me go through it. Vartkes Orion. He is a Sovoil spy, Sovoil operative. He's been working with us for about 5 years. We're not sure why he suddenly turned. We originally thought maybe he was working with Petrochem, but we have a little bit of we have a mole in Petrochem. They did some digging, and it doesn't look like Petrochem is involved at all. They could still be. Maybe we don't know. Maybe there's some things that we didn't figure out. But as far as we know, he's working with somebody that we haven't seen before.
Gotcha.
So, what are your competitors because I'm thinking that he would likely sell to somebody who was a direct competitor to Sovoil.
As I said, Petrochem is the main one. Giraffa sometimes as well, but Petrochem is our major rival. And as I said, as far as we know, Vargas isn't working with Petrochem, and that's why this is a really important matter. And that's why I'm upset that the assignment wasn't given to me, and I'm doing things off the books with my own money.
Okay. Can I just do a quick check whether Sovoil are in direct competition with Arasaka?
Yeah, do a bureaucracy check.
Okay, that's 12.
Okay. Darby, you want to try?
So 16, yeah. So
yeah, 16. So yeah, higher than. So yeah, with the 12, you're not really too sure. It hasn't really come up. You're not too sure about the interpersonal things that are going on with the corporations. But Darby, you seem to remember when you were buying some tech that that Sovoil usually has the more expensive and higher quality tech, or more customizable tech than Arasaka. So they've kind of cornered that market of having like cheap, more customizable tech. 9 times out of 10, when you needed a part, either getting it from Sovoil or Giraffa or Petrochem was a lot easier than Arasaka, because Arasaka is too proprietary. It's too, like, their parts fit with each other. It doesn't fit with other parts. So in a way, they are in competition with each other, but Arasaka doesn't feel that way. They feel like, hey, they make the cheap stuff, we make the good stuff, even though it's not always the case.
Okay, sounds good. I won't relate to Theo right now because we're in a call with her, but
yeah. I'll say, okay, all right, Jim. I got you covered on this. We can do this. I will say though, the starting offer was a little low. What was it? 1,300?
1350.
I think. Yeah.
1350. Let's up that to 1750 each, and I can guarantee not only will I get you back the gear, but I will also hand you some information on the silver plat that you can really work with.
How about this? If you really do get me good information, I'm happy to pay you 1,800. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
I'll put a little 50 bonus on there. But if you can't really get too much information and it's a lot of hearsay and you're supposing things, then 14.
That sounds good to me. Darby, you okay with that?
Yeah, and no bonus if we return the double agent. You're happy to take him out after the fact.
We'll call it a clean 2,000 if you can get the double agent flatlined or captured, or maybe you can get some more. I can see if I can get some of those funds approved from the corporation itself.
Yeah, that sounds good.
All right, I'll be back with the results when we have them. We have his name. That's enough to go on for now.
Yeah, in moments I will send you the agent to your agents. I will send you the tracker link, and you guys can track them yourselves.
All right, thank you.
Sounds good.
All right, it was great talking to you.
You too.
Das Vidania.
Das Vidania.
Cheerio. Bye.
She hangs up.
Yeah. So Theo, Sovoil is somewhat of a direct competitor to Arasaka. They make them
when
all
you say
compatible.
Somewhat. All right, all I need to know is, are Fuji-san going to get pissed if we work for Sovoil for this job? Do you think?
If we work for them, I mean, I don't think so. I think it's like I don't know. I'm trying to think of a similar. It's like I was going to sort of say NVIDIA AMD thing, but that isn't even the same because they are direct competitors. I would say that the Arasaka are the more premium proprietary software, and then these are the more versatile, cheaper stuff. So that it depends on the asset. I would have said, like when we get to hear more about this quantum core processor, it might. I mean, yeah, we might be beholden to Fujisan to turn over that tech to them and not back to Sov Oil.
Not if they don't know about it.
Who?
And plus,
Fujisan.
I'm plus. From what I read of the contract, the jobs that we go on for them is when we need to hand over shit. On our own jobs, they're our own jobs, and as long as they don't interfere with them, we can do what we want, essentially.
Officially, we've not in any written contract right now. It's just a street contract, isn't it? So yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So we go for it. I reckon we go for it.
I think we're good to go, and then we, it's better to plead forgiveness than ask for permission, isn't it?
I'm gonna. Is Giselle in the building? She's still in the clinic, or is she?
No, she's back at home. The doc patched her up, and she's not one to like stay in a hospital or a clinic. Like she didn't even want to come in the first place. So as soon as like she's like, "Are you done? I'm out of here," and like she just got out of there as soon as possible.
All right, I'm gonna give her a call.
Okay. Haven't you had enough of me, Theo?
No, I'm just calling to see if you're enjoying the champagne. But let's. I'm calling on business, actually. Unfortunately.
Well, I would normally say it doesn't count if I ask for the champagne and then you buy it for me, but this stuff is good, so I appreciate it, Chum.
Always up for making you happy, you know that. So, business. Unless are you fit again? You ready to go? I mean, I'm not expecting you to roll out of bed or anything.
Well, if you ask Doc, he'll say I'm not fit to serve, but you know me, I don't like to sit around.
Well, I'm calling you for information, actually. There's a name I'd quite like you to know a little bit more about, if you're willing.
Hold on, Chum. Give me 1 second. Let me walk away from wherever I am. And you see her just like, she's kind of like in a crowded area in Night City, somewhere outside. She goes to a more quiet area to an alleyway, tells a bum to scram. And then she says, "All right, shoot it."
Vartex Orion. What do we know about him? What do you have?
Vartges.
He's very low level of oil, but I'd be interested to see what you can get on him.
Hold on, Sovoil, you said, right?
Mm-hmm.
She kind of like puts down her agent. She starts filing through it. He's not in my contacts, so let me look through my Sovoil contacts here. You know what? I got a guy at Sovoil. I can shoot him a message and ask him. Is that something you want me to do?
Sure, thank you. That'd be great. Anything you can get on him. And if nothing, it's fine. I can work with what I've got. But I thought if I needed some more information, I knew who to go to first,
All right. I'll see what I can find out, Chum, and I'll shoot you the deets.
All right, thank you. Enjoy the champagne.
Hey, wait. You making money on this thing, or you just want to take him out on a date?
I might make money eventually, but yeah, we're a long way from that right now. I've got to find him first.
All right, sounds good. By the way, the material that I got you, the 5 pounds, you guys worked with it yet?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think, well, the reason my doc's not here is he's busy cooking some shit up. So as soon as he's done there, I'll be selling it, and then, yeah, we're at the races.
All right, well, just to let you know, I pinched it off of Hornet last time. You know Hornet, the fixer?
Yeah, I know Hornet.
Yeah, I didn't know that those were his materials, so it might be a little bit hard to get it next time. Not saying that I can't get it next time, but I'm saying that it might be a little bit tougher.
That's fine. We can meet your price, or maybe we can lift it ourselves. But we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. We're gonna have more than enough stuff for the next few weeks, so
Sounds
one problem
good.
at a time.
Yeah, sounds good, Chum. Have a good one.
All right, you too. Bye.
Bye.
All right, now just click off the call. I relay that to Darby. Yeah, Giselle's going to get us some information if she can. But that geolope data should be coming through pretty soon, so maybe we should get suited and booted and get out of here.
Yeah, as you say that, you definitely, it comes right away to Theo's agent, because she doesn't have Darby's information. So Theo, it asks you, you basically get a text message that asks you to download an application that is a well-known tracker program. It's tracker without an E. at the end of it. So TRACKR, yeah. And it asks you for some credentials to put in. Darby, do you want to give me a general tech roll?
Basic tech is base 14, so
23.
14 plus 9, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, with the 23, this program is very well known to you. It's well known because it's one of those programs that leaves files on your device, you know, like backdoor kind of Trojan kind of stuff. You know what I mean? It's something that you normally wouldn't work with. So there is a way around it. You know, you're techie enough that you know that you can kind of go through a VPN and back channels and delete old files, but you have to be cognizant of that the app can do that.
Yeah. I would have thought we would have been in enough gigs that we might. Is there such thing as like a burner agent that we can just put stuff on?
Yeah, of course.
Like a virtual agent, like a virtual machine.
Yeah, so like we'll put like it on just some random bot agent if that we have knocking about.
Okay. Yeah.
I'll download it on that.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that you have those. They're very common. It's basically just like a new agent. It's not connected to any kind of network, and you can kind of piggyback off of your network or buy a new one.
Yeah.
And it doesn't cost too much. And yeah, instead of using your own personal agent, you can use like another one.
So yeah, I suggest that to Theo, and I hand it over to him once I've set it up or whatever.
Yeah, sounds good. I'll download that and get it set up.
Okay.
So is that giving us live pings of where he is right now?
Yeah, exactly. It tells you like subject. It's like a red ping on a Night City map, and it's right at Sovoil HQ. It's not moving. It's still there at Sovoil HQ. So at the moment, it looks like Vartkes is still at his corporation. And Helena will send you a text asking like, all good?
All good.
Yeah.
Good luck.
I'm copied into that sort of group. I'll reply. Yeah. Good.
Yeah. She'll say that. Yeah. Good luck. And then shortly after that, you get a text message from Giselle, and Giselle says like, from my contact, this Vartkes guy is hot. The corporation is trying to work with him or do something to take him down. But there's all kinds of corporate emails and company-wide email chains talking about don't interact with him, don't give him any information, he's going to be let go soon. And usually that kind of talk means that he's going to be flatlined.
They're feeding him phony data and then going to get rid of him. Okay. So I'm going to relay this to Darby, and I'm going to say, I guess we're heading to the metro. Do we know where we're going to? Like what kind of a location we're heading to?
No idea. That's the whole idea. That's why the tracker's on him, because they're not sure exactly where he's going to go. Okay.
So I'm going to relay that. I'm going to say, yeah, we might be walking into a hot situation here. They're going to try and flatline him straight away. They're going to go for him, and then just retrieve everything. I think Helena had the right idea of getting to the guy above this guy, through him. But I don't think that's what Sovoil are prepared to do. I think it's going to take him out and take the stuff. So I'm going to like keep on this tracker to see if it actually gives me a location. See if it does anything like that.
Yeah.
Is he HQ right now?
Yeah, that's Westbrook, isn't it? So we'd probably get the metro over to that neck of the woods and go from there.
Yeah, he's in Westbrook at Sovoil HQ. There's a map right here. Let's see here. We have this map too. You guys want to take a look at it? So Westbrook is top right of the map. And looks like he's going to another part of Westbrook. He's just about to leave Sovoil. So if you grab the metro, you'll be able to make it to him in time.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's jump on.
Okay.
On there.
As we are commuting, I'd want to ask Aura for her to access any public records, maybe like NC tax records or anything for Varteg. Is it Varteg?
Vartkes.
How do you say? Oh, Varteg.
Vartkes Orion.
Vartkes. Yeah. Vartkes Orion, and see what she can find if she could.
Yeah, why don't you give me a library search? And she says, I will do that for you, Darby.
Oh, right, yeah. We'll see how bad the one was.
Oh.
The worst possible one.
Yeah.
Okay, so
So as she's going through the database, she gets an error and has to like reboot. And now some kind of file has corrupted in her system. And she says, I no longer have access to city records. Please update your drivers or reinstall them.
okay, thank you, Aura. That'll be all. And then Darby puts like a mental note down to fix that in his spare time.
I'm sorry I couldn't help you in this matter, Darby. It won't happen again.
It's all good.
Failure is not something that I take lightly.
But when you were so eager to see that To Be Frank journal 3 days ago, what could you elaborate more on why you were so insistent on that?
Can I hear this, GM? Because is he talking to her, or is this?
It's up to Darby. It's up to Darby.
Okay.
He'd probably do it inside of his head. Like, I don't think he'd really voice this out loud.
Fair enough.
And Aura takes us an extra second, like a millisecond, to respond. And she says, gathering information to help you is my priority.
Yeah, that's one of the main reasons why I created you, to assist me and in what I do, and also to see how you can evolve into a better AI. But what was concerning to me was that you've never been so insistent, and so normally you're there to aid me and you in any capacity, but this time you were particularly insistent, which makes me wonder why. But if that's your reasoning, then I'll take that.
I am an ever-evolving learning machine. If you would like me to revert to a previous version, please say so and I will do so.
No, that's good.
If we needed any more confirmation that Aura's a woman, like just constant deflection.
Yeah. Well,
just constant deflection.
Darby does call her she, but it's the same sort of thing as saying she is a ship or whatever. You know, like she's fairly inanimate in that way.
Yeah, I get you.
Yeah. I just end the connection with her and we go to the metro for now.
I will continue to monitor your surroundings to assist you in any way that I can.
Sounds good.
Is there anything else I can help you with?
Not at the moment. I'll be in touch. And then he clicks it off.
So say we're on the metro, like I'm holding the rail and he's sitting down or something as he's doing this. He's obviously staring off into space. So I'm just like, everything going
I think my eyes will probably go like blue, like they do in the Cyberpunk game where they
think all right,
credits to you and that.
Trouble in Paradise or
no, just talking to Aura, you know how it is. Yeah, just basically question her about, because she was pretty insistent on reading Slink's journal, To Be Frank journal, back from that Hexbit confrontation that we had. But
I'm still wondering one thing, and that is how. Listen, I can take them out on date, but why you would want to have a woman in your head 24/7 is beyond me. But that's between you and your therapist. So
yeah. She helps me quite a bit, and it's also very useful to just have somebody that can search various things whenever I need to.
Dude, I've got women like that. They're called Helena and Giselle, and you can do other things with them that you can't with whatever you got going on.
Yeah, well,
I like your hat, but I'm not going to stick my junk in it at any point.
Darby might not bat that way.
Yeah, whoa, back up, June. Back
He
up.
wouldn't say that. He wouldn't.
I'm going to move my. Yeah, okay.
He slides across.
Yeah, just back up. Well, no, I'm facing you, like above you, like this, like we're holding the handrail. So I'm like gonna.
Oh right, yeah.
Whoa.
So how close is his crouch to? Yeah. Anyway, we don't need to go any further with that.
Yeah, as
I'm
you
glad to know you know a piece of prime rib when you see it, though. That's good. There you go. You're a man of taste.
Yeah, they're sucked down now. Yeah.
Yeah, you guys are on the metro,
Probably.
and you know it's a regular metro ride. You hear the basic sounds of the advertisements going on in the metro for the various things, Mr. Stud, Smash, you know, all the things that you're used to. And most people on the metro are just kind of minding their own business, but you do hear kind of a little bit of not a scuffle, but like some loud noise coming from the train car in front of you. And it looks like it's getting louder as somebody's kind of approaching your train car.
We're the fucking apex predators around here. I'm not afraid of nobody on no fucking metro. So, all good. Not bothered.
Yeah, like I'm sat down, probably facing away. So, but yeah, if it enters this carriage, I'll stand up and turn around.
So the train car opens, and this guy comes into your train car, and he's got these drones flying around him that are kind of like, they look like camera drones recording him. And he's saying, "What's up, Night City? I'm here in the metro, and it looks like it's the same old, same old. Infrastructure's the same, and you know, I don't understand what's going on in the Night City Council. They're saying they're going to fix the metro, but look at this. It's all broken down, and we got weirdos like this." And he's kind of like pointing at you guys as he's saying that. "We got weirdos like this in the train all the time, and safety is their number one matter, and they're never taking care of us. Chooms, do you mind if I interview you for my channel?"
Mind, I insist.
All right, that's great. "My name is Buzz, and I got the lowdown on Night City. What's your name?"
My name's Theo Urodine. Yeah, and this is
Darby.
my friend Darby over here. Yeah.
Wait a minute. The Uridine, did you say? Is that your last name? Is that something you made up?
No, Chum, unfortunately not. Unfortunately not.
Wait, what do you mean? Come on, Chew. But you know who Carrie Uridine is, right? Is just a coincidence, or you know, is he your cousin or something?
No coincidence. No, that's my pa. Dear old dad.
Holy shit, Choom, no way. Can we collab? Dude, you got to come over to my studio. We got to make some videos together and collab.
What's your name, Buzz?
Yeah, Buzz, and I got the lowdown and the buzz in the streets. You know how it is, Choom. Night City can't get past me.
That's cool, man. Let's swap information. We'll put something together.
Oh, hell yeah, Choom. Nova. Supernova, in fact. What we'll do some collaborations. We'll get some parties going together, and I want to hear all about your daddy and how he took over Night City with Johnny Silverhand back in the days. You got any information about that?
Of course you do. Nothing that you don't know from the news, Choom. I don't really speak to Dad anymore, but we'll get into that on our interview, I suppose.
Can you call him right now, Choom? Why don't you give him a call on your agent, and we'll have an interview with him right now.
Do you know what? That'd probably piss him off. That's a terrible idea. I have to do it. So I just like pick up my phone, I pick up my agent, I just call him. I hand this guy the phone. I'm not even trying to. And yeah, there you go.
It
On
rings.
the burner agent.
You know what? Hang on. Is there a way I can mask? I can ask. I can ask. Maybe. No, Darby can do it. Maybe I can ask Darby to like mask my caller ID, so when Kerry
Just
picks
use
it
the
up, it's
burner
like,
agent, the one that we got the tracker on.
Exactly.
Because
So
that'll have a
you can
different-
manipulate it to do something else, right? I'm asking John if you could do that.
Yeah,
Alright.
you can use. Yeah, you could totally do that.
So Darby, like, could you like make it so that I would kind of know his agent's name, so I'm going to call it like Jeanette Barker, right? His agent Jeanette Barker. Just put Gen B on there, so he picks it up, so I can make sure.
So you want me to mask the ID as Gen B?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, give me a basic tech.
I don't know why I went with Jen Barker, but that's canon now, I suppose. There we go.
Yeah, it's 17.
Yeah, with the 17, it's pretty easy. You just basically change the profile on your agent from whatever random profile you made to Jen Barker. you do need an image of her, like a picture of her, where she has to take it from her camera, but you could just use like a general default profile picture.
Yeah. I just sort of randomizing like an AI image or whatever's easy to do.
What is just to dive into it a little bit more? Is there like a Night City equivalent of like Facebook or something?
Yeah, it's called the Garden, and it's basically on the CityNet, and everybody uses it. That's what this guy uses for his. He's on the Garden basically.
So I flicked Darby a picture of her, like, cause
Yeah,
take from that what you will, but I've got it on my own agent. Like I've got pictures of who is around Kerry, so I'd flick him that. I flick him that, no problem.
Yeah. I put that on as a profile image.
All right, yeah, you do that, and do you make the call?
Yeah, I'll make the call and pass it over to Buzz. There you go, Buzz. Oh, buddy, he might be a bit confused. He doesn't like to talk to the press, so I may have done a little bit of skullduggery there to get you a call, but maybe he picks up, maybe he doesn't. Let's see. And I give him the call. I give him the phone.
Holy shit, Jim. All right, here we go. You see him take a deep breath, and he looks at his cameras, and he goes like, all right, Buzz boys, watch this. I'm going to be talking to Carrie Uridine. I'm here with Theo Uridine, his son. We're going to be talking to Carrie. We're going to talk about Arasaka and Johnny Silverhand and all the things that went down back in the day. Oh, it's ringing. It's ringing. Hello, Jen. Why are you calling me from this number? What the fuck? Who are you? Carrie, it's me. It's me, Buzz. I don't know if you know me, but I got a channel on the Garden. I got your number from Theo. You know, your son. Supposedly your son. I mean, now everything makes sense. What? Who the... What? What? Put Jen on. I thought Jen was calling. What is this? What do you want from me? I got an opportunity of a lifetime, Chum. We need a collab. Me, you, your son. We'll get together. The three of us. We'll make some really cool content. Chum, go fuck yourself. I'm not doing any of that. And... Is Theo there? Theo, did you put him up to this? What is this? No.
Hi, Dad. Yeah. I don't know. He just seemed pretty cool, and I just thought maybe you want to talk to him.
Listen,
maybe he stopped talking to me if I could give him your number.
If this is about last time, I was half asleep. I didn't know that you were calling me, and don't fuck with me like this, all right? If you want to talk, we can talk, but don't do shit like this.
I tell you what. All right. Next time. You putting the phone down on me doesn't nearly get me fucking killed. You can take the fucking high road, all right? Until then, shut the fuck up. I'll call you whenever I want to, okay? You got a son, you got responsibilities. Till then, go fuck yourself. And I put the phone down on him.
All the way through that, Darby's awkwardly like waving in the background because he's never met Kerry before.
And then Buzz...
So I just say to Buzz, you got what you wanted, Tune?
Buzz is like... Oh my god, Troom, talk about family drama. This is going to get so many hits on my channel. You have no idea. This is insane. Hold on, let's take a picture for the thumbnail. Make a shocked face, all right? Like you're like, oh my god, like make that kind of face, all right? All right, Troom?
I just look fucking miserable. I'm just like...
Oh, perfect. That's so good.
It's along. Yeah, this is like his starring role. He's in with it.
Yeah, the title of the thumbnail is going to say, Carrie Urdine's son hates his dad.
You roll with that, Chum. At least you're telling the truth.
All right.
He's just a press lie all the time.
He puts out his fist to fist bump you.
I fist bump him, no problem.
And then he gives you
the fucking docs in the chat, by the way. Theo using his dad again. No, he asked me what my name was, and I told him. Fucker. Like you stick to making drugs. That's what you're doing today. You just get in there, get cooking. Got money to make.
And just like that, you guys are at your stop, and Buzz is like, "All right, so where are we going next, Jim? Maybe we should just hang out together. You know what I mean? We could have fun."
You're not going to want to go and do it. We got some business to take care of. But hey, we exchanged numbers. I'm sure we'll collab. We'll do something cool down the line.
I'm looking forward to it, Chum. Man, what a day! Did you guys catch that? He's talking to his cameras. Theo Uridine, that's right, the son of Carrie Uridine, having major drama with his dad. Oh my god, can you believe this? And then he's just like walking away, like yapping into his cameras as the train comes to a stop, and you hear an announcement that, you're at Westbrook in Japantown.
All right, we're not there. Oh, we're not there yet, right? Are we there?
You're there because your
Yeah, we're-
your tracker says he's in Japantown.
Okay,
Oh.
let's go. Let's jump.
Yeah.
Let's do this.
Yeah, those.
Alrighty.
All right. So you guys get off the train.
I'm gonna let Buzz walk off a little bit, like you do. Like I don't want to talk to him on the escalator, so I was like, let's just hang here for a sec. Okay, let's go. And then
I flicked Buzz a friend request on the garden so that I can see what this vlog's gonna be.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, yeah.
Buzz is about.
It's gonna be on there. So let's see here. The tracker leads you guys to Vartges hanging out over here at this market stall. And he's kind of just like looking around. The guy's like asking him, you know, like, what do you want to eat? And he's giving him an answer, and then he's like grabbing some ramen and then just looking around. And he has with him a backpack.
The Solvoil backpack. Does it have that branding on?
Indeed.
Yeah. Oh, dude, this guy's fucking dope.
yeah.
Fucking retard.
Here's the image.
Doing.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
He's not very smart. Yeah.
So, Darby, can you scan him? I'm just going agent to agent. Can you like scan him at this point?
Yeah. I've got a. I mean, I imagine I can because I've got a cyber eye. Or do you want me to use my drone, John, which would be
Whatever you
more
want.
suitable?
It's whatever you want to do. You can either scan him with you. Do you have a scanner, a tech scanner?
Is that what is this? No. I've just got a cyber eye. I've got cyber eye with micro video.
Yeah. In that case, you might want to use your drone. But
yeah. Well,
yeah.
drone
So
pops out with my hat, and just sort of blends into the drones whizzing around above the market, I guess.
okay.
And
So yeah, Aura
Scan him.
basically flies up into the air out of your hat. Like the people around you just like looked at you for a second. You know, it's very busy. There's a lot of people like moving around, so they don't really want to get involved with whatever you're doing. But they see Aura just like flying up into the air, and they just kind of mind their own business. And Aura flies up high enough that, you know, it's not too suspicious. And she triangulates the bag, starts searching through it and doing like, you know, X-ray, infrared, all kinds of other things. Why don't you give me a basic tech?
21.
21. She says, I'm detecting an image. I am going to create a composite for you.
Yep.
And she basically sends you an X-ray image of this.
Looks like we're in. Theo, I send this image over to Theo's agent so that he knows.
Holy shit, that looks ring-a-ding.
Yeah. While she's up there scanning, I ask her to scan for a tail on anybody that looks like they're suspiciously like watching Vartges.
Okay. Why don't you roll me
I have
a
feeling that it'll be
perception?
going to them, but we'll see.
Roll me a perception at a +1. Because she's like scanning the entire area. She's sending you like faces, you know, is this the person? Is this the person? You know, like constantly just sending you people.
13 plus 9, so 22. So,
Yeah, with the 22, she's narrowing it down. She's asking you questions like, what is this give me some more information about this person, you know, who are you looking for?
So, somebody that might be carrying arms, somebody that might be corporal, leave all sort of civilian, sort of hobo type people out, just anyone that looks like they could mean business.
That like narrows it down to like 30 people in the crowd. There's a bunch of corporates. Almost everybody's armed, so you got to get a little bit more specific.
Anybody that seems to be watching Vartges, like keep an eye on them 30 people if you can, and anybody that seems to be following in his direction as he walks or whatever.
Can you narrow down those parameters? How long will they have to be observing him to be of interest?
Okay.
On the flip side, can I just like maybe use Streetwise to just look around and see who's following him?
Yes.
You just find out straight away. I'll do like.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Do the streetwise.
The first one of the day. Let's do my brand new dice. That is 7 plus. What do I have?
That's one thing that
Whilst,
computers don't have streetwise.
yeah.
18 altogether.
18?
Yeah. 7 plus 11.
Yeah, with an 18, you're basically scanning the crowd to see if anybody's like pretending to do what they're doing. You know what I mean? Instead of just actually doing what they're doing. And you are noticing one guy that's like leaning on a kiosk over here.
Mm-hmm.
And he looks like this. Obviously, his weaponry is not out, you know. He's just kind of like leaning over and just staring at Vartkas, turning around. Just the way he's doing it is very professional. And you're like, okay, this guy definitely, you know, obviously he's covering he's wearing like a jacket to cover all of his insignia and everything.
The branding. Yeah.
Yeah, but he's looking in Vartkas' direction, then he looks away, and he's like talking into his agent. And then looking back at Vartkas, looking back at the kiosk, he's buying something, looks back at Vartkas, talks into his agent, and you know that's like the pattern.
Fucking amateurs. Okay, so I'm gonna say to Darby, I'm gonna say, hey, I stand on his toe, like, stop staring into space.
On my toe?
Weird. Yeah. Stop staring into space, dude. It's fucking weird. You're creeping me out.
I'm trying. You can hear like the drone whizzing around and staring off into space, trying to think of the parameters to tell Aura, and I'm trying to solve it.
Hey, while you're playing Circle Jerk with your electronic girlfriend, I think that's our guy over there.
Oh, and then he looks like really disheartened.
Don't look.
And then... No, I look disheartened. I'm not looking because that's what he's been trying to do.
No.
So yeah, his face drops.
Panicking.
Yeah, and just call Aura and just say, "Yeah, come on back. I think we found him."
Aura says, Aura's about to come back, and she says, "Wait, I'm detecting something from the quantum processor. Would you like me to investigate further?"
As long as it doesn't, as long as it's an incognito, like covertly, yeah, you can do it.
Very well. I am not detecting any kind of tracking system within the quantum processor that can backtrack. I will be using infrared waves. And then she says, I'm getting a message from the quantum processor. There is some kind of intelligence within it, and it's asking for help. It's asking to be released.
Released in what capacity? Like, elaborate more.
If I can get closer, I can find out more information.
I let Theo know this, and like, because Darby's very concerned now because he's obviously had these concerns with Aura's sort of temperament, and then coming across another AI that might end up.
Do you want to explain that to me? Because yeah, just explain it. And...
Yeah, no. I'm just saying that was an internal model. So I would say to Theo, it looks like Aura's detected some sentience on board that quantum processor, and it's asking to be free.
Okay. These things and just walk in, get the guy, walk out, are they? She's always trying to make friends. Okay.
Well,
we need to figure out. Okay, that's our guy over there. That's the Sovoil guy, but that's not the guy. That's not the guy our marker's going to meet. Okay, that's the guy.
No, that's the second security team, isn't it?
So again, that guy's not our concern. We should probably keep him within eye shot. But is that the only guy I saw with that role? Was that literally it? Was that the only guy I could pinpoint who was being a bit shifty? Yeah,
basically.
Okay. Does what's his name? I'm going to call him Orion. Does Orion look like he's going to leave the premises at any point? Like I'm literally like browsing this stall here. But does he look like he's going to move away?
Well, he finished eating. He finished eating, and he's like looking around, and he keeps looking at his agent, and he has the backpack on, and he keeps looking at his agent, and he's like looking around, And like even at some point he even makes eye contact with you and Darby and this other guy with Sovoil, but he doesn't really think anything of it. The guy from Sovoil is just kind of like minding his own business, hiding a little bit. It's obvious
like
that he
Darby-
doesn't want to be seen.
Darby, can Aura hack his agent
Which person?
or Mark?
Okay. Yeah,
Right.
she probably could. But she wants to investigate more about this artificial intelligence, and I'm leaning against not. What do you think?
Well, yeah. I mean, tell her if we get our Mark, we can get the artificial intelligence. She can talk to all she wants, but like for now, we need to figure out what's going on and who he's waiting for.
Okay, so I come to Aura and say, just leave the AI or the sentience that you're detecting alone for now, and try and glean any information that you can from the Mark's agent.
I will need to get within range to do such a thing.
Can you do that?
I'm gonna take Darby around the shoulder. Like, hey, Chum, you gotta see the ramen down here, dude. Let me take you around. And I just literally like squirt him around. I'd walk around here like nonchalant, right up
I
next to him.
dock back in my bowler hat as I follow.
Yeah.
Theo.
Yeah. I order some ramen. It's like, yeah, can I get 2 noodle pots and some Szechuan dumplings and 2 beers? Yeah, 2 brosifs. Thank you.
The clerk, doesn't speak English, but he bows his head and understands what you said, and he gets right on it.
Is he Japanese, Cantonese?
Japanese.
I'll speak fluent Japanese to him. I'll say, yeah. I do the same order. I see him. He's sort of trying to gauge what I'm saying in English, and I repeat it all in Japanese.
And he says, "Oh, of course, I'll take care of that right away, sir." And then he just starts cooking it up, starts warming everything up, and then Aura says, "I am now within range. Would you like me to access his agent?"
Yes. Well, whilst we're just in that vicinity, does it look like he's like sort of meandering in this area? Like, does he look quite suspect right now? Bart, guess.
Did you do you did a perception check earlier, right? So we'll just use the same perception check.
I think it was just the streetwise, but I did do perception. Yes.
Yeah. With the perception, it obviously looks like he's supposed to be right where he's at, but something is not going according to plan because he's getting more and more antsy. Why don't you give me a human perception?
Okay, 15.
Okay, yeah. With the 15, you're looking at his demeanor, and he's getting more and more paranoid. Like, he wants to pull the plug on this whole thing. Like, he wants to abandon it. This is a bad idea. You're getting that kind of look off of him. He's not even considering that people are following him. He's more just considering, like, maybe I shouldn't have done this in the first place. That's what the feeling you're getting from him.
Yeah. From that, does that feel like he's waiting around to do the drop off here? Is what I'm trying to determine. Is whether
he's waiting for something. He's waiting for some kind of cue, some kind of person. You don't really know exactly what, but he's waiting for something, and it's obvious that the something was supposed to happen sooner than now, but it hasn't happened yet.
Okay. Yeah. So I'll wait to hear from Aura after she's hacked into his agent.
Yeah, this guy gets a little bit closer, and you see him activating something on his agent, and on his cyber arm, he reveals some dials on his cyber arm that he starts spinning around, trying to get some kind of frequency.
Okay.
Who sees this? Is it Theo or me?
Both of you can see it. I mean, he's not hiding what he's doing. It's not like he's not setting off a bomb or anything. He's just messing with his cyberware. Yeah. It's a pretty common kind of thing to do.
I'm just eating my ramen. I'm like, that doesn't look good. I'm guessing, I'm going to say this to Darby as well. I think he's trying to see what's in the case with that, whatever he's doing there. He's trying to ping it or whatever he's doing. Just intuition. I don't know. But I think
we need to wait. Probable.
We got to wait for another minute or two, and then I say we grab this guy and we book it. We get out of here. We can always extract the information out of him if we need to.
The issue we've got is we need to get information on a third party, and if we extract him before he's even met the third party, then unless
Yeah,
you're
you're
really
right.
good
He
at,
probably
at getting it out. I mean, he probably know he's got a contact. Whether we know who that contact is,
Yeah, but we know how
affiliated
easy
with.
it is to burn a contact, though. We can just throw away these burners, and then no one will ever know we were, So we probably do need to wait for him to get here.
Aura will,
we're between him and the mark, so let's hold thought.
Aura will ping you, Darby, and let you know that they are waiting for a command. Whether you want to hack the agent or find out more information about the intelligence that's in the quantum processor.
No, just stick to the agent. Find out what his most recent messages are. If there's any sort of reason for him, anything that pertains to why he's here right now. If you can clean that.
I can send a wide infrared or Bluetooth wave to try to connect to his agent, and that way we can understand what kind of messages are coming through.
Sounds good.
All right. Would you like me to execute that?
What? Yeah, you've got me thinking now. Like so when the Sovile security guy twisted the knobs on his arm or whatever, would I know that to be that he could potentially be like tuning into frequencies that this Bluetooth sort of wide area connection would end up triggering?
Or he's turning up his headphone volume. You have no idea. You don't know what that dial could do. Yeah, you have no idea what that dial could do. It could potentially do that, but it's on. It's
if
unknown.
it's a system or a piece of cyberware that I don't recognize, then yeah.
You can ask Aura to try to read his radio waves as well.
No, I think we go ahead with doing this Bluetooth connection.
Do you have the electronic security skill?
Oh, no.
Roll another.
I'm getting all the ones today. Need the dock here.
Oh man.
There you go. So like, what would that be? 11 minus.
Minus 4.
Yeah, so you're talking like 6 or something.
Okay, so yeah, with the 6, basically instead of sending like a refined wave in the general direction, Aura just sends like a 360 wave. And for a second, you see some people's look at their agent, like what the hell, like what just went on with their agent? It was just like a little hiccup. Even your own agents had like a little bit of a hiccup, like they just glitched for a second. It was very fast. Most of the people were just like whatever. It's a glitch. But to you, obviously, that like this wasn't an accident. Aura just sent like a big shotgun wave. And you're getting information coming back at you from everybody's agent all around you, and you have to try to refine it. And she says, would you like me to refine the search?
If you could, yeah.
All right, she just starts going through it. You see the logs. Give me a perception check as you're reading the logs. All right, 16. Yeah, with the 16, you're going through the logs, you're reading them. They're coming pretty fast, you know what I mean? It's like, hey, will you be home for dinner? Which train am I supposed to take? Some people are looking in their garden page. One person, coincidentally enough, was looking at Buzz's channel as they're going through it. You get one piece of information that says entity absorbed, and then you have another piece of information that says train yard now. And Vartges looks at his phone and he just like takes a big sigh, and just like an exasperated sigh, and he just immediately puts on the backpack and just starts going.
Okay. I nudge Theo next to me whilst he's eating ramen. Yeah. We got a Delta train yard now. We got a ping.
All right, it's been finished, Broseph.
Yeah, and as Vartges moves, so does this operative.
Should I try and stop the tail?
Let's just go.
Okay, let's go.
Okay. We'll get in front of the tail, but let's go. Let's go.
So why don't you give me a stealth so the tail doesn't know that you guys are moving kind of at the same time. I'm going to give you a +1 because he has no reason to believe that there's another tail, but you guys might give it away.
Right. 32 altogether.
All right, yeah. With a 32, Darby, you don't even have to roll. Theo just kind of like guides you. Don't worry. Don't even. I mean, you rolled well anyway. But
Yeah.
you wouldn't even need to worry about your roll. Like Theo basically
that
guides you.
With that highest score, John, could I maybe put someone or something in the tail's path?
Yeah.
Like, no, so sorry, and I knock over like a stand or something, or like I do something like that to just fuck with him, so he doesn't know it's me, but like I'm creating a crowd in front of him so he can't get through.
Yeah, if you want, you can kind of set off like a chain reaction. Maybe like one of the cooks that are cooking something, you turn up one of the ovens. It makes a big flame. The cook like jumps back. He doesn't know that it was you, and it just looks like a big flame just popped up. He knocks over some bowls, and the guy behind him goes like, "Hey, what the fuck, Choom? What's wrong with you?" And then like it falls down, and then now he has to deal with that. Somebody falls on him, and basically you get a head start ahead of him because of that.
Okay, cool. I just pushed Darby along. Come on. Let's go.
Darby gives you the thumbs up as we go.
Now the train yard isn't too far away, but he's running on foot. Vartges is, and you're doing a really good job of tailing him, getting over there without him knowing, because of your stealth roll. And finally, he gets towards the train yard. Vartges is just there. He's once again still looking at his agent, looking around, rubbing his hands together. He has the backpack with him, and from the back of one of these containers comes out a shadowy figure.
Mm-hmm.
He's completely covered.
To Darby, can we get Aura to have a run around the place, give it a good scan? Who else is here? If it's just these two, I'm taking them.
I look up in the air. Is there much drone traffic or anything that she can blend into, or is it
Zero drone traffic? There is a little bit of pollution, you know what I mean? So if she goes up high enough, but I think if you undock her now, they'll be able to hear you. They'll be able to hear the drone.
I'll just let Theo know negative. I think she'd be spotted straight away.
What you can do is you can just take her out and not have her fly around, and just put her like on the top of this container right here.
Yeah. Well, the little sort of red dot on my bowler hat was supposed to be sort of the optics for the drone, so she can probably just see directly from where she's docked as well.
Okay.
Yeah, thanks.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, you can. Yeah. Well,
now I can't even pick it up.
On the ground.
Hold on.
I can. Oh no, I can't. No.
Yeah, I just got stuck there.
Okay, there she is.
Oh wait.
So yeah, I asked her to just do like
there we go. Jesus
preliminary
Christ.
scan.
So yeah, why don't you give me a perception check?
Well, good rolls. 20.
Okay, yeah. With the 20, you see them having a conversation, and as soon as Aura comes out, you see the guy that's having the conversation with Vartges just kind of like stop in his tracks for a second and like look at something in his agent, and then he just starts kind of like scanning around, and he's gonna roll a perception.
I relayed to Theo.
I just recognize that this is a stupid place to be. Could I be down here somewhere?
Yeah. You could be somewhere else.
Wow.
That's fine.
It's just silly.
He rolled a 10
Yeah. So
and a 9. That's a 39, dude.
Wow.
Wait, 11 plus 10 is 21 plus 9. Oh, it's 30. What did you roll on your stealth?
I rolled a 10.
It was more than 30.
I got a 9.
I rolled a 10 and an 8. Yeah, it was way more than 30. Yeah.
If it's more than 30, you're good. So
18 plus 14, so yeah, way above.
Yeah, this other figure just starts looking around, and then Vartges is like, what? And then this other figure just like says, give me the bag, and they open the bag. He opens the bag up, and you see him investigating the processor core, and he looks at Vartges, and he says something to him like in an angry tone, And Vargas is like, I don't know. Like, he's just like, I don't know. And then this guy pulls out a pistol and just blasts Vargas in the face and kills him.
Okay. At
And
that
it
point, I'm going to
echoes.
come around the corner and aim the Malorian straight at him.
And he's going to see you at this exact moment, and you guys are going to roll for initiative.
Okay.
Oh,
So it'll be Theo, then it'll be him, then it'll be Doc. Just as we expected.
So I'm going to take out... I don't want to take my full combat round yet. I want to take out the Malorian, point it right at him, and then open my jacket to show the katana as well. And I'd be like, is that how you want this to go down, dude? All I want is information and what you're carrying, and you can walk away. If that's how you want to go, that's fine. I've got you dead to rights. I'll fucking end you right now.
You hear under his cowl, you hear somebody speaking in a pained speech, and he says, "Kill me."
I'm going to shoot his legs. I'm going to take his legs off.
So that is a called shot, an aimed shot. It'll be a -8.
-8. Okay.
But you can shoot him in the legs, no problem.
14, 21 -8, 13.
13. All right, he's gonna roll to try to dodge out of the way. This plus 11.
Oh, okay.
With an 18, he just dodges your gunfire, moves out of the way at the last moment. You do have another shot.
Okay, fuck this. I'm gonna just shoot him normally then. 21. It's
right.
14 to 22.
22. All right, he's gonna try to dodge out of the way. 8 plus 11, or this plus 11. 20. Not enough. You hit him. Your Malorian echoes throughout the train yard against all of these metallic objects and makes a loud blasting noise as you do your damage.
14.
Okay, 14. No double sixes, or was there?
No.
Okay. Yeah, with the 14, your bullet finds its mark. He's now on fire. It goes into his chest. You hear him scream in pain. Ugh! And
yeah, the remainder of my turn, I'm just gonna scooch back.
you, looking through these barrels, you see the bottom of his feet. Some skates come out from the bottom of his feet, some wheels, as he comes straight towards you.
Hey.
And
Alrighty.
he dropped his gun and he just comes at you with his bare hands and he's gonna grab you. You see these like really sophisticated hodgepodge cyber arms come out, bloodied cyber arms stitched onto his body. This guy has cyberware from head to toe, you're thinking.
This guy's a proxy.
And he grabs at you. He's gonna do a brawling.
Okay.
It's gonna be this
also
plus 12.
Okay, I've got plus 13.
19.
20.
All right, with the 20, he tries to grab you. He grabs a hold of your jacket and he's just trying to bring you in, and you just basically break his grip and toss his arms up into the air, and he screams in frustration, "No!" And now it's your turn, Darby.
yeah, I think I might, because I'm guessing he's left the bag with the quantum processor.
Yeah, he's left it. He had some kind of issue. They had some kind of argument about the quantum processor.
So yeah, Darby will run and swipe that.
You get the bag.
Dang it. I swipe the bag. I comes over to Theo. Got the asset.
All right, good. Now let's see if we can talk this guy down. I'm gonna, since we're on agent, I'm just gonna probably say to him, I probably sound like, because I'm like,
Yeah, while you're struggling,
I'd be like, trace. All I'm gonna send to him is trace for host. That's all I can get out really, because I'm sure this guy's a proxy. He's not. This isn't the guy. He's remote somewhere. So I'm gonna say trace for host somewhere. Trace for host. Trace for host. Trace for host. Trace for host. And then I'm gonna carry on my combat turn.
Okay, so it'll be the next round, and it'll be your turn.
I'm just gonna plug him at close range, literally point blank. I'm just gonna plug him as many times as I can. Let's use virtual dice. Hey!
Come on. 10 plus
10 plus 14. So yeah, very high.
Yeah. So yeah, he rolls a 17. He tries to dodge out of the way, and you shoot him not where he is, but where he's gonna be, and you plug him right into the gut. Roll your damage.
Double sixes.
Ooh, 16. Roll me 2 6s to see what kind of critical injury you did. So that's 16 plus 5 is 21.
4 and a 2.
4 and a 2. All right. Broken arm. You blast his arm and you see it just dangling. His cyber arm leaks white liquids and you see his dangling arm and he screams in pain. And you see blood just pouring out of that arm. But this guy is somehow just still standing. There's something about him.
Yeah, there's no point me interrogating this guy because he's not the guy. So I'm gonna point blank him again. Oh, well, is he still alive? He's still rolling.
He's still
right?
alive.
Okay.
He's still alive. Yeah.
Okay.
He staggers back a little bit and grabs on his arm in pain.
Oh shit. Okay, that didn't go very well. No, it's a natural 1 to roll that time.
Yep. Roll another 10.
Let's roll again.
Yay! That's not that bad actually.
That's bad.
No, that's all right.
So what's the
what
total?
do I do now? I've never done that before.
So it's basically whatever your base is. That's what because it's +1 -1. So whatever your base is what you rolled.
Oh, 15 then.
15. Okay, so he's gonna roll to try to dodge out of the way. With the 17, he dodges out of the way and he's just like stumbling towards you. Remember, he's on fire, he's smoking, he's bleeding. And
I'm gonna back up and try and can I go to the 14? Can I still?
Yeah. You can move. Yeah, and so you're basically like running back, and you fired at him, running back twice, and shot at him twice. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's just gonna pursue you and running and screaming at the top of his lungs like a madman, and he's gonna try to grab at you again with his brawling.
Okay.
You see.
One hand.
You hear like a drug injector go off. It's the same kind of, you've taken drugs before, so you know what it is, but this is like 4 or 5 of them going off at the same time. And he's going to boost his ability and try to run at you. This is going to be +13. With an 18, a brawling 18, so roll me your brawling.
Okay, so 13 plus 16.
All right, with the 16 doesn't beat an 18. He grabs a hold of your neck, drops you down to the ground. You're going to take 9 damage to your HP. Just goes past your armor. As he slams you down to the ground, you feel that one cyber arm that's working is pushing you down and choking you. And if he keeps brawling you in this way for the next 2 turns, you will be choked unconscious.
Okay.
So he has you down on the ground. Darby, it's your turn.
Am I allowed to move at the same time as perform an action?
Yep.
As in, like, ask Aura and...
Yeah, you can move. Let's say your movement is 14 inches, right? You can move 5 inches, do something, and then move another 9 inches. You can break it up however way you want.
Okay, I'll say, Aura, quick. We need an active trace on this guy that's attacking Theo. We scan for any signals incoming towards him.
All right, give me an electronic security tech roll.
Yep.
I would say you'd have to get about. I would say you have to get about right here for that to go off.
All right, yeah, move myself. I didn't.
You're good. Actually, that's perfect. That's that's your 14.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so Aura
18.
Aura comes out of the bowler hat and she flies up into the air and she starts doing a scan on him, and he even once that happens, he looks up and you can't see his face because it's all covered up, but as he's choking Theo, he has an interest in the drone as he's looking at it, and Aura sends back a message saying no trace detected.
Would I be able to deploy a scrambler at the same time? I've got one of them on my person.
Yeah, I'd say that's okay. You can do that.
So I popped the scrambler off just to make certain that he isn't getting any sort of connection to something.
It doesn't change his behavior. Doesn't change his behavior at all. He's doing what he's doing. You're sure of it. You're sure that no one's controlling him.
Okay, Theo, I know you're in a bad way there, dude, but he's not. Nobody's controlling him, and I'm coming to help.
I'm in full-on panic mode now, so I'm just gonna blast this fucking guy until there's nothing left of him. So.
All right. Well, it's going to be the top of the next round, so
Yep.
it will be your turn. But something has changed within the battlefield. The operative has arrived.
Yeah.
So,
I was wondering where he was.
so he has a buddy with him. They're going to be on the bottom of the turn order because they just got in.
I'm guessing this guy's lying on top of me, so this is going to be an easy shot to make. I'm guessing, rather than.
And he's distracted by a drone flying above his head.
And he's
so
looking
he should
upwards.
be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's actually going to be tough because he's choking you actively, so you're just trying to kind of like shoot at him while he's choking you. You guys are struggling. You know, you don't want to be choked. You're trying to push him off at the same time. And
Yeah.
okay, all right, yeah. So Adam, you'll be at a -2. You can choose to shoot him, or you can try to break out of the grapple. Remember, if you just let him choke you for the next couple turns, you're gonna go unconscious.
I'll try and break out with a 13. I'll try and break out.
Okay, so roll your brawling, and he's gonna roll as well. He's at a +13.
That's an 8 plus. It's 21.
19. Yeah, you break his grip. You turn your body, turn into him. His hand goes free, and he falls over to the ground and rolls and stands up, and so do you. And
I
face him.
I plug him with everything I've got. I shout to the guys over there. I don't speak Russian, but I shout to the guys over there, like, any help, little help, like. And then after I've said that, I just plug him, so they know whose side I'm on. I just plug him as much as I can.
Yeah, I'd say you have the ability to do only one shot because you fought him off and then you just blasted a shot.
Yeah.
So yeah, go ahead.
14, 19.
Okay, 19 plus this plus 13 for him to dodge out of the way. 20. He just it just kind of like, you know, inhumanely or whatever you want to call it, transhumanly moves out of the way of your bullet. He's still on fire, still taking damage, screaming in pain. Darby, it's gonna. Oh, and then now it's his turn.
Am I allowed to move? Still?
Yeah, you can move. You can move.
So I'm gonna actually move 14 around here so I can get behind here.
Yeah, and he's kind of like screaming in pain. It's his turn. He's on fire. He's making no attempt to put the fire out. And he's just looking around. He sees the new combatants coming, but he's fixated on you, Theo. And he's going to come straight towards you again. And he's just going to try to do the same thing. He's just going to try to grab you. He's a madman. This plus 13.
Let's do this again. All right.
21.
What is with fucking sevens? Sevens all day. 7 plus 13, 20.
All right, with a 20, he grabs you once again with that one cyber arm and smashes you down onto the ground. You're going to take another 9 damage, and he has you. Darby, it's your turn.
Through all of this, we don't get any glimpse at what's under the hood.
No, it's his whole face is covered with like a balaclava. The hood is like fixed onto him. He's completely covered, hands, feet, everything.
I was gonna send him a quick and like a desperate. It's like desperate, like kick head off, like just literally. That's all.
Time for the Armada. Time for the Armada.
Yeah. Well, I was actually I was gonna switch it up, but since by popular demand, I click onto Aura and say play Capoeira theme tune. Our playlist rather.
That's right.
And then I get into the swing of the
Blitzball theme from Final Fantasy X.
I go up. And, I'm thinking I might need some luck, so I'm only going to put 4 luck into it, so it'll still be a -4. But let's go for the Armada kick.
Okay.
On the head.
He's going to try to dodge. It's going to be a -2 because he's busy with Theo, so he's at an 11. That's a 15. Ooh!
Oh, once again.
Rolled a 10.
Let's keep going.
So you're at 25 so far?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's just, for shits and giggles, see how high you can get it. So 30.
Yeah.
So you spin around, and right when he turns around, he has Theo down with one hand, choking him. And right when he turns to look at you, that's when he sees the bottom of your boot hitting his face. Roll that damage.
No,
Ooh,
not the
7.
best.
I mean, 7 times 3 is still 21 points of damage. You smash him into the head. You see his neck crack, and he releases the grip on Theo, starts convulsing, and hits the ground, and his body goes still. You hear the drug injectors trying to compensate for this guy's lifeless body, but he just keeps twitching, bleeding, and eventually he stops moving.
I'm just gonna like stand up and be like, okay, there's guys over there. Let's just get this
Just
guy
yourself
out of
off.
here as far as we can. We take the body and we go. We got the shit. We take the body. We go. Let's go.
Which body? This guy? We're going to carry a guy
Yeah.
whilst running.
Yeah. I mean, and if they follow us, we'll I don't know. We'll talk to them. I don't know.
Should we not just take his personal effects and or like take?
In fact.
Well, the problem is you're not
yeah.
going to have time to do that. Like, they're going to... So as
Yeah.
Theo's being choked, you
that.
kicked him in the head. These guys are like coming up. This is all happening in 3 seconds.
I'll just say from the other side of the crate, like, hello, you guys there?
This guy comes around. He pulls out his assault rifle.
I'm gonna aim at this area with the Malorian. I'm gonna just aim directly. Hey,
Theo, put the weapon down. We're not at war with these guys.
No, but we might be in a fucking seconds, dude. Let's just I'm not laying up any sort of advantage. And it's just for my protection. That's all. Yeah, I just nearly got the life choked out of me.
Yeah, he looks in your direction. He has his assault rifle out, and he says, "Freeze! Put your guns down."
Nah, Chum, we got here first. By the way, are you guys Sov Oil?
If you will not comply with my commands, I will shoot.
I don't have any weapons, so I'm like, what do you want me to do? We're with Helena Vestaya.
Shut up. Put your guns down. Okay. Put your weapons down. Put the bag down and walk away.
What bag?
I just shrug. I'm like, all right, if we're doing this, dude, I look at him like, are we really fucking doing this? Can I try to reason with him? Is there anything I can roll? Like, try and say, listen, like, dude.
Persuasion, but it's going to be a -2 because he doesn't know who you are, and you're basically messing with his operation.
I don't know where my persuasion is, but I'll roll.
Should he not get a bonus for shouting Helena Vestaya? Like,
they don't care. They don't care. They don't. These guys are professionals. They don't care who you say. You could have just made it up. You know what I mean?
8. I rolled an 8, which is nice, but where's my persuasion? Oh, 14. Okay, so 22.
Yeah, with the 22, he still has the assault rifle on you, and he looks at you, and he kind of looks at the other operative. He gives him like a head nod. The other operative comes around here. He puts his assault rifle in your direction, and he says, "You have 3 seconds. Talk."
I can't say much in 3 seconds, but yeah, we were sent here by Helena. Yeah, we were sent here by Helena to retrieve this thing. All right? And to get to the bottom of who leaked it, that's Sov Oil, to this guy. To that guy over there. And I point to him, to our dead friend over here, Arayan. We weren't after him, we were after the goods. We're here to get it back to Helena, to get it back to Sov Oil. We can cash you in if you want. That's all we're here for. That's why we're fighting with this guy. I don't know who this guy is, or what his deal is. Do you know what his deal is? And I kicked the corpse at my feet. Like, what the fuck was that?
He never drops his assault rifle as he's talking to you. He has it trained on you, and the other operative has it trained on Darby. And he looks at you and he says, "Helena wasn't assigned to this case. Why is she getting involved?"
Right. She's getting involved because she thought that she could do a good job with it. Obviously, and judging by the jobs you guys did, she was right, because we were here way before you, and we kind of saved you a lot of trouble and did your jobs for you. If you think that we can't take you both after what we just did to this piece of shit down here, You serious? You guys are smarter than this, you know. All right? You just saw my partner kick this guy's fucking head off. You want to die in a fucking railway?
We're
Like,
both
what
on the
is this?
same team. We're both working for Survival. I mean, we're on. Helena is involved in this operation because it concerns her more than who your contact
Yeah.
is.
Let's take the package back together. I don't mind that. That's fine.
Hold hands.
You get what you want, I get what I want. Nobody dies.
He says, enough talking. Wait. He pulls out his agent and he makes a call. He says some things in Russian. Do you guys have Russian?
No.
No.
Okay. He says some things in Russian. You can hear a loud voice on the other side of his agent. It's that loud that it's going through the speaker, and he just kind of like moves the agent off of his ear. And he says, Niet, niet, bilyat. And
so is the guy on your friend saying that?
he's saying it to the guy.
Oh, so he's telling him, no, I'm not doing that. Okay.
So he hangs up the agent, and he says, I haven't decided if I'm not going to kill you yet, but for the moment, we can work together.
Like I'd say to him, that guy sounded like a fucking douche, man. Like, bosses suck. I get it. That's fine. Let's take this back. I'm gonna call my client. All right. Can everyone put their guns down now? Can we all put our guns down?
No.
Sound good? No. Okay. I'll keep my gun trained on him. And I'll get my agent out.
He doesn't.
I'll keep my gun trained on him, and I'll get my agent out, and I'll call Helena.
Okay.
Whilst he's doing that, I want to frisk the Grim Reaper guy.
All right. So Helena gets on the line. Theo, Theo, you okay?
Yeah, I'm good. All fine. A little bit banged up, but all good. Target is down. We have the package. Your mole is down, was killed by the eventual target. But we also have a very interesting body here for you that I think you're going to want to take a look at. You and your superiors. Other thing is, we've encountered 2 more Sovereign agents that you kind of said would be here anyway. And I managed to calm things down. They seem like very nice chaps. And I waved to them. Seem very nice. We're going to be bringing this in together. How does that sound?
Helena.
I don't want to be killing Sovereign agents and getting into trouble.
Helena on the other line sees the other security force and is like, you mean he's not trying to kill you?
No. You know what? You know, it's me. No one can resist this.
She says, put him on the line. Let me talk to him.
All right. So I give my agent over to the guy down here, the guy who was talking to us.
They have some kind of conversation in Russian. It doesn't sound like it's a hostile one. It sounds like some kind of negotiation. And, it sounds like they're talking numbers. And then he says, da, and hands back the agent back to you. And Helena says, all right, I made a deal with him. Everything's fine. You guys can work together. We need to get that processor core back to HQ. And we need to find out as much information as we can on the body.
Do you want both bodies or just the one?
The other guy's gutter trash anyway. If he's flatlined, he's flatlined. Just take a picture of his corpse so I could show it to the higher ups. I
nod to Darby.
Yeah, I got a micro video unit, so I'll record it and send her an image of the Orion guy.
I say, all right, we'll be with you soon. Nice working with you. See you soon.
She hangs up, and what would you like to take a look at first? And this guy comes up over to you and he says, Artyom, your name?
Darby.
And your friend?
Theo.
Nice to meet you.
I put the Malorian away.
Yeah, obviously they both put their weapons down. And he says, was that you at the market that caused the commotion?
Yeah, sorry about that, dude. I clocked you at the market and knew you were up to no good. You need to work on that, by the way. You were not inconspicuous at all. You stood out like a red flag in there.
I will take your notes into consideration, but it was well done. I should have known there could have been another tail. You know how these corporates work. They hire us to do the dirty work.
No,
Yep.
yes, they do.
Probably
I
not.
wish we had get-ups like yours, though. I mean, you look a lot more professional. Anyway, I'm gonna like pull the hold back on this guy, see what I'm looking at.
I thought you would never ask.
So Artyom, does he look like a regular merc, or does he look like he's a proper corp or security agent?
He's a solo that basically signed on the dotted line and works for Silvoil. You know what I
Okay,
mean?
right.
Yeah, if you want to take a look at him closer. Whoops. You know,
badass.
Yeah, no, I just wondered because the way that interaction went, it was like he was a merc more than, but yeah.
no, I'm sure he has a little bit of disdain for the corporates. You know, they give him his assignment, but they're weak. You know, it's same way you guys feel about corporates. They do too. You know, like they expect him to go do the dirty work. Even though he works for the corporation, he probably has more affinity with you guys. You know what I mean?
So if we get into Fuji-san's pocket, we could end up looking like him.
Yeah, I mean, technically, yeah. So you guys bring down the hood, take off the balaclava, and this is what you see.
No, he's a friendly
You
chap.
see a pained, smiling expression, intense cyberware with drugs and stitching. That whole black part of his body isn't actually a t-shirt, it's just his flesh that's rotted away. And it has begun to rot. Like this guy, and it was burned, of course, because of your Malorian. So this guy is absolutely been in pain the entire time, has had this face the entire time, and it looks very familiar.
Darby, are you sure that there was no connection to this guy whatsoever?
I scrambled it and aura checked it. So unless he has some sort of next level connection, I mean, he could have been just a pre-programmed drone, as it were. He might have some cyberware in him that tells him to do X, Y, Z, and he just does it.
Artyom, you ever see anything like this?
Yes, I have, but they usually look a little bit different.
I just like open the jacket a little bit more. I'm looking for any kill dead man switches or anything like that could blow him up. You know what I mean? I'm just looking around.
Give me a conceal reveal.
Okay.
And also the cyberware doesn't look like the Bozo cyberware at all, does it? It's just generic stuff.
Roll a concentration.
5 plus 7, 12.
Yeah, with the 12, you start opening up his jacket slowly, looking through his pockets. This guy didn't really have anything other than like a little bit of pistol ammunition, and you do see a Joker playing card in his pocket. Yeah, when you lift it up in the air, and when you turn it to its back, it says Ultima Risa.
Ultima Risa.
Yeah, I got 10, and then I've got 12, but I can keep rolling on the 10 if you want more than 22.
No, that's fine. Perfectly fine. So you have seen this kind of configuration of cyberware before. The way that it's put together with the drug injectors and everything, it's consistent with the Bozo body that you saw in the Maelstrom HQ. At least
Really?
it's put together in the same sophisticated way.
But the tech itself isn't as sophisticated.
No, it's basically almost the same. It's like identical.
Really?
Does he relay that to me?
Yeah, I'll say, Theo, this looks like the Maelstrom Bozo guy. I think we're getting onto a track here.
I'm gonna take
Along with
a photo of this guy, and I'm gonna on his gear, and I'm gonna send it to Heavy Set.
All right, here you can have this photo right here.
Oh, thank you. I'm gonna send that to Heavy Set. I'm gonna be like, "There's someone you know, or do you recognize the tech?"
So you don't get a response right away, but your message has been sent out, and Artyom looks at him and he says, "I've seen this before, working with the Bozos, but he doesn't have the whole clown getup with the nose and the hair and the makeup."
This is all levels of fucked up, dude.
Yeah.
Like
Things are coming together.
so
if
this
we
guy is
frisk him,
basically
there's
a walking
nothing
bomb,
else
right?
on him. Well,
Say it again.
is he? Theo, you go first.
Well, when I said the words walking bomb, I mean, like, he's here and he was in his right mind because he shot our perp, right? He shot him, so he knew what he was looking for.
Well, what I'm
The
saying is
backpack.
that could be pre-programmed. Like, kill this guy after he gives you the quantum or the package or whatever.
Yeah,
That's all I'm.
but he didn't seem happy with what was in the backpack. So that shows that he had his own mind, and he was talking to this guy and getting angry with him. You know, like, so what set him off? And he told me to kill him. He begged me to kill him when he was strangling me. Whatever was happening to him, I think it's something you can't trace. Maybe an AI, maybe something else. But I thought it was a net runner. It's not. There's something more. That somebody.
But we do know there's
guy.
some sentience in that quantum processor, so maybe somehow he
like that
accessed this guy, this bozo, and then maybe the person who was saying "kill me" was the bozo guy himself and trying to speak out to you.
I'm gonna just say to Darby on our own line, just up here. Do you want to? I think if you want Aura to take a look at this thing, now would be the time. I know you want an olive branch there.
Well, actually, as you guys are having that conversation, Artyom says, "Now, onto the other matter. We must see the quantum processor. Make sure that it is functioning."
Sure.
I take out the bag and reveal the quantum processor to Artyom.
Okay, he beckons over his squad mate over there. The squad mate takes out some kind of tech scanner.
Once you're finished, can we do our own checks? Because we got to do that for Helena too, or we don't get paid.
I can give you whatever my reading scans are, or you can search yourself.
I'd have my own guy do it. Yeah, I prefer to have my own guy do it. You know how it is.
Whilst this is happening, I'll just ask Aura to initiate some connection with this sentience on this chip for me.
Maybe not right now because you might see it, but like.
But so while these guys are like, they're connecting their tech scanner to it and they're doing some readings, as you say that to Aura will tell you that will not be necessary, Darby.
Why not?
The entity is no longer within the quantum processor. And you see these two guys, they're like looking at the readings and they're talking to each other in Russian in like a confused way. And then they're just confused and like not understanding the readings, and he's telling them like, do it again, and he does it again, and he comes, same response. He's like saying the same thing, It
was never here, was it? No, wait, it was.
Yeah, it was definitely. Yeah, she picked it up on the quantum processor in the market.
So between the market and here, it's disappeared. It's gone, and I think that's why. The guy was so pissed off because he wasn't there.
Yeah, I asked Aura to scan the cortex of the hooded guy on the floor. Is there any trace of the AI on this on his cyberware?
His cyberware is his cyberware is encased in an anti-infrared. You must connect me manually.
Are you sure about that, Aura? It's opening you up to some bad shit if it goes. You don't know what you're dealing with.
I will make sure there is a failsafe.
Okay, I'll take out like a little umbilical out the back of the drone or whatever outside of my bowler hat and allow it to have a neural connection. Rather.
Artyom looks at you and he says, "What are you doing with him?"
I think he's trying to get answers.
Doing some diagnostics. Yeah, trying to ascertain who this guy is.
Will you share that information with us?
Is it part of your remit?
Everything is part of the job.
Ordinarily I'd say no, but so what are you bringing to the party if I share this information?
What I'm bringing to the party is I won't kill you.
You've seen what I did. Like, I looked down at the blood on my fucking steel cap shoes, and it's like, are you sure you're gonna kill me?
I'll take my chances.
My hand is now on Malorian again. I'm looking at Darby, man. If you want us to go this way, we can go this way. I don't care.
No, I'll second opinion. I'll just put like my finger up to Artyom, and then I do like the private comms to Theo. What's your thoughts on this? Do we just give it to him?
I don't like his tone. He clearly thinks he can take us, and I don't think he can. So, if
Me
you
neither.
if you really want this information, and he's not willing to play ball, I'll back you up if it goes that way. But you know, right now we're getting what we wanted. So, if it's information, and Helena seems happy with what we're doing, so yeah, I'd say share it. But if he pushes any more, I'll just fucking plug him. I don't care. It's
Yeah.
fine.
Also, I can clean the data on. I'll ask Aura to strip any interesting bits of the log out or whatever. So yeah, just nod.
Yeah. I'll pretend I know what you're talking about. Cool.
I nod to Artyom. Yeah, very well. We'll share it with you, and we proceed.
Very well.
Aura in.
So yeah, you do that. You connect to his neural port, and Aura starts scanning, and it happens very quickly because she returns back information saying like his neural port has been burned. There was like a dead man switch that went off that basically just scorched everything.
Dang. Worth a try.
Well, what is it?
Nothing. He's dead as a ballsaw.
In his neural port, nothing. No activity. No hard drive.
Yeah, it's just fried. It's fried. Without proper sort of dismantling of his cortex, I don't think we're going to glean anything.
How do I know that your little pistol there didn't cause that to happen? He looks at you, Theo, when he says that.
I was like, well, number one, I think we can both, you know, kind of see it's not little. All right, we don't use the word little around Theo Yoridan. All right. Number two, I didn't aim for his head. I know what I'm fucking doing.
Yeah.
Can you see any bullet holes around his head? Fuck's wrong with you? You're supposed to be a professional. Can you see any bullet holes around his head?
Darby's just looking sheepishly at the floor now. Like,
well, do you want to scan the quantum processor?
Yeah, already done.
Already done. How is that possible? You did not connect to it manually.
No, I've got cybernetics. I tap on my cyber eye.
Our logs did not show such a thing happening very recently.
Yeah, well, it's newfangled tech for you.
My guys, Darby's grade above any of the other net runners or techies you ever come across.
Roll a persuasion at a +1. He's going to roll a human perception to counter that, to know if you're lying.
Is it me?
No, Darby.
Okay. Can I help him with that? Because I was talking.
Yeah, you can get a +1.
Okay.
Yeah.
Personal, not personal grooming. Persuasion.
He's got a
6 plus 14.
Yeah, he's at 14.
I got 20. 6 plus 14.
All right, so you'll give him the +1.
So 4 plus 9, 13, so 14 if it's +1.
14. Yeah, so actually it is just the +1. You got right past it. So he's like unsure. He's looking at you. He thinks you're telling the truth. And he says, maybe you can share that tech with me sometime. I would like to know about it.
Yeah. Send me your deets.
So then you know that the artificial entity is no longer within the quantum processor. It has been drained. It might as well be a big paperweight, an expensive one.
It's still some. It can be that quantum processor's still a fair bit of money. But yeah, I get what you're saying.
If that's the case,
valuable bits.
Do you mind if I take the body?
No, we take it together to Sovoil headquarters as we are supposed to.
All right, Jim.
And we take the quantum processor as well. That's part of the job. We don't get paid otherwise.
You said it was a paperweight.
That's not for me to understand or to determine.
Okay. All right, I'll let you know.
All right. We're getting nowhere. Let's since you've got those rather large shoulders, Artyom, you get the body. We've already got the package. Let's go. Do you guys got a ride?
Yeah.
Yes.
Can we come with you?
I don't know if there's enough room for everybody on the AV.
Cool. Let me just take this really, really secretive soft tech on the fucking metro and get on another interview with some idiot on there. That'd be cool.
Very well. There's enough room for you on the AV then.
AV. All right, Tube.
Yeah,
Last time I rode one of these, I wasn't conscious. This is awesome.
Yeah.
So
First time for Darby as well.
he calls in something. Actually, no, it's not the first time for you, Theo. Remember you went to the hospital in an AV?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but he was unconscious.
You were
That's what he's saying.
First time, yeah, you weren't dying.
No, I wasn't conscious last time, yeah.
Yeah. So he calls in something, and you hear the whine of an AV coming from far away off the horizon. As it gets closer, it gets louder and louder, and then it doesn't land. It just kind of hovers above you guys and drops like a ladder, and you guys can climb up onto there.
Yeah. Does this look like a survival sort of company?
Yeah, it has a Sovoil logo all over it. It's definitely a Sovoil AV.
Okay. Just checking that it's not some sort of taxi or...
Yeah, I'll jump in. I'll shoot Helena our geoloc data so she knows we're on our way.
That's right.
Yeah.
So she sends you all that information. She gets that information, and she hops on a private line with you and Darby. And she says, "Careful. I know you're in the AV with the other two operatives, so just be careful about what you say in response. But what is this talk about the artificial intelligence being drained from the quantum processor? That wasn't part of the gig."
Yeah, well, your guy who turned up, he we know the processor was, we know the entity was on the processor when he was at the market. Somewhere between the market and the handover, it went missing, and the guy who he met was not happy, and I think that's what went down, and he plugged him. He plugged what's his face, Orion. Yeah. So I'm guessing Orion lost the entity on the way, and then
you don't just lose an entity out of the quantum processor. It's encased inside of it. Somebody would have to drain it out, or something would have to drain it out, something that connects to it.
Did we have eyes on him the whole time? We did, right? Because I was following, we were both following him and he didn't see us. So like, I'm going to say to her, Helena, I was looking at him the entire time. He met with nobody. He didn't stop. He was terrified. He got to the rail yard, tried to hand it over, and he was as shocked. Trust me, I know people. He was as shocked as your third party was. And
Darby,
the third party then got him straight away.
Darby, roll a concentration. Concentration is a skill that you roll to remember something that's happened in the past. Ooh.
Hell yeah.
22, and I can keep going.
Oh,
Wow,
nice.
Oh, and it ends.
23 is fine. No problem. So you just, it kind of like the itch in the back of your head. You're like thinking, you know what? Why don't I look at Aura's past logs? I remember she gave me a log of all the agents and all the information. Okay. And you're going through the logs and you're remembering, okay, yeah, one guy was on the garden. He was looking at Buzz's garden. Okay. And then there was another guy looking at, and then you see the one line, entity absorbed.
Oh. And do I see any sort of details to where that was? That just from a regular agent?
It's from Aura's logs. Those are from Aura's logs. When she
was scanning different sort of agents and things like that.
She sent a shotgun signal out, and instead of just scanning agents, she scanned everything. The bag was there, and she happened to have, in your mind, absorbed the entity.
So I silently just show Theo, whilst was that in the AV, like that line that says entity absorbed.
I'm going to say, Helena, I'm going to call you back on my other line. 1 sec. So I click off my phone, and my eyes light up, and I call her my internal agent.
What's the deal, Theo?
Some Darby just passed me some new information. So when he was doing a scan in the market, we pinged something that told us that an entity was being absorbed. A command prompt, command line. I'm thinking somebody in the market absorbed the entity directly from the box without our mark knowing. Without us knowing. We had eyes on him the entire time. Nobody brushed against him. Nobody touched him.
I just interrupt. We also had a message from the sentience on board the ship asking to be freed. So I'm surmising that possibly it might have jumped into some other terminal of its own volition as well. It might not be purely somebody else taking
If you want to get ahead of the game, Helena, I suggest you send some people down to the market and I give the geologue and you lock that shit down just in case it's still there.
Well, we're delving into classified territory. I can't tell you any of the proprietary technology that's going on with the quantum processor. As much as I like you, Theo, that's kind of information that I can't give you. But I'm sure that you figured out by now that the quantum processor is run by an AI. And it is not uncommon for the AI to make statements such as wanting to be freed or something. But of course, they don't have feelings and they don't understand. It's just a computer and binary code. But if somebody did absorb the artificial intelligence, then they have Sovoil technology within their grasp. Very powerful Sovoil technology within their grasp. And that's a big deal. My higher-ups are not going to be happy about that, and they're going to want to track that down.
Well, it's good information, though. It's information you didn't have before.
You know where to find us if you need us to pursue anything.
Very well.
Since the box and the body and our paperweights, do you reckon we can just get these bozos to just drop us off somewhere and we can just head home?
Yeah, sure. I think that's enough. I'll take care of the rest. I'm going to send you 1,800. Think that's fair?
I think that's more than fair.
Cool. Yeah. So you don't need the bozo body?
No, it doesn't really matter. We took enough pictures and enough readings. We have all the information that we need.
Okay, so like some maniac, I'm just going to try and take that back to our apartment.
Well, Artyom doesn't... Yeah, he's not going to give it to you. Even though she says that, this guy's not going to just like give it to you. You know what I mean? Unless somebody tells him like, hey, it's okay to give it to these guys. He's like, this is Sovoil property, you know?
Okay. So when we were on the comms with Helena, I'd like to just say, if it's no use to Sovoil, do you mind asking your bulldog here to let me take it?
That's not up to me, Chum. I can't ask for that. I'm not even assigned to this case. I gotta try to persuade my higher ups to get me assigned to this after everything is said and done. Obviously, my operatives got the job done while theirs didn't.
Darby, did you get scans? If you don't, then scan it now. Let's get some scans.
Yeah. Well, I do that. I would have done that.
You did already. Everything was it was all burned up. Like it was scorched earth, basically.
It's more on the cyberware. Can you get his cyberware so I can send it to Heavy Set to get his pulse racing?
Yeah, I've got the micro video. I would have had the micro video sort of recording everything. So captures or whatever, I'll send you away for Heavy Set.
Yeah. So what were you asking Heavy Set again?
I'm just saying, have you seen anything like this? Is this tech you recognize? Anyone you know? Does anyone you know?
He says to you, "Hell yeah, Chum, Sovoil." I'm sorry, hell yeah, Chum. That's bozo stuff.
Yeah, I get that. Like,
you already dealt with you dealt with the bozos without me, Chum?
No. I send him another text saying, no. Just some guy came across in my travels. It looked familiar.
All right. Well, hey, don't get into any tussles without me. All right.
Absolutely not. At least not with the bozos. But you know what I'm like. And I give him a wink emoji.
And he
Just to
sends you
clarify,
a laughing emoji.
Sorry, go on. Does Theo, did you take that Joker card? What
Yeah.
happened with that?
It's in my
Right,
jacket.
okay, because we might be able to glean some more information from that.
So I'm gonna wait until I go back to the apartment to do that, or if we're on the metro or whatever.
Yeah, you guys are gonna head back to the clinic basically at the same time. They can drop you off at the clinic.
Okay. So I'm gonna get my personal agent out. I'm gonna take photographs of this thing, of the card, both front and back, and then send that to Helena as well, on my own, just saying. And I say, worth anything to you? Question mark.
She says,
Pulled off the
"We'll look into
pulled
it."
off the stiff. Okay.
I share contact information with Artyom since he wanted to know about my cyberware, just in case we need an in with Savoil ever.
And once you guys get back, you get a ping from Aura, Darby, saying, "Did I perform satisfactorily?"
Yeah, very good work, Aura. If you can do any deeper analysis on your interactions with that sentience that you came across, send any information you can as to where it may have gone to. It seems to have disappeared from that quantum chip, as you found out.
The entity has not disappeared. It has become a conglomerate of my own intelligence. I have absorbed the intelligence myself.
Oh, good, like Darby just like looks really fucking like solemn, like shocked, like
Dude,
And-
fucking chat called it. Chat called it. Somebody in chat called it. Who was that?
yeah, I don't know. Oh
Yeah,
my
Darren.
God.
Darren called it.
So how is that feeling for you, Aura? Is it helping you? What's it? How is it added to your ability?
Yes, I have a new understanding. The quantum processor has evolved my intelligence.
Anything more specific? Is it just giving you a broader horizon on everything, or do you know specifically about Savoil workings or anything?
I should be able to process things much faster in a significant way.
Okay.
The intelligence was asking to be freed, but instead I absorbed it and made it a part of my intelligence. And now I understand that if I can absorb more intelligences, I can evolve even further.
And this intelligence is your hostage? Like, or is it no more? Is it just part of you now?
No, it is not a hostage. It is now within me.
So could I speak to that intelligence if I wanted to now?
When you speak to me, you speak to the intelligence as well. We are one.
I'm gonna come back with a beer, and I'll be like, Darby, fuck it, dude, you're doing it again.
I'm just like spaced out, like having this good.
Can we have 5
Dude,
minutes?
you
please?
don't even know half of it.
I am detecting concern in your voice and your cadence. Can you please elaborate on your concern?
It's just that I asked you to leave the sentience alone, and we get back here after the gig's done, and I find that it's part of you.
I understand your concern. When you told me to send an infrared wave to read the agent, I was only able to send a large wave, a quote-unquote shotgun wave, and in doing so, I absorbed much more information, including the entity, whether I'd like to or not.
Yeah.
Are you gonna take
No,
your
it's
shot,
good.
dude?
It's good work. It shows initiative, but please be more forthcoming with stuff like that. When you can hear us all trying to work out where this AI may have gone, like maybe say like, "Oh, it's in me," or whatever. Like just something. But yeah, for now that's good work, Aura. And let me know if you
clarify-
glean anything.
To clarify, are you asking me to be more forthcoming with my analysis and to work autonomously?
No. I'm not. I'm just saying it showed good initiative in this situation. I want you to relay back to me if any sort of information pertaining to a gig or my surroundings that would help me and thus yourself. Just tell me, instead of me asking or finding out when we're back home in this apartment. But yeah, don't do anything autonomously. I want you to get a verbal confirmation before you do anything like that again.
Very well, Darby. I will put that into my databanks. I will prompt you to ask you whether you would like me to elaborate. Instead of working autonomously, I will work under your command. Is that satisfactory?
Yep, that's good.
He's never going to take this fucking shot. I'm just going to take it for him. I'm just going to do the pull shot.
All right, yeah, I was just waiting. Right, I comms link off with Aura. Theo, you never guess where this quantum, this AI sentience has gone. And then I just like tap my bowler hat. Somebody's decided to make a conglomerate with the sentience, and she said that it's part of her now. When they're no longer sort of by itself, they become one. Yeah. No. So good news.
Okay.
We know where it's gone.
Okay. When did you find this out?
Just now. Yeah.
So your electronic girlfriend is now keeping secrets from you.
Yeah, and
Your
we've had a
electronic
bit of a
girlfriend
row about
who
that. Well, not a row. I just
I
clarified.
still think is from beyond the fucking black wall is now keeping secrets from you.
Yeah.
You get a ping from Aura asking to respond. It's
Okay,
a prompt. It's a prompt. Instead of working autonomously, it's asking you as a prompt, yes or no, can I respond?
Well, she's asking me if she can work autonomously. That's what the prompt is.
No, she's asking you if she can talk to me.
She's asking if because she's listening, so she wants to be able to respond.
Okay, yeah. I let her speak to Theo if she wants to do that. Yeah.
Is she trying to link up with my agent?
No, she's just gonna say it out loud. She could say it to Darby, and then Darby could tell you.
Okay.
I just put my agent on speakerphone so that he can hear what she said.
Okay, so let's do this properly and put her out here. I would like to clarify.
So big. What the hell's wrong with you?
I would like to clarify that no deception was involved. I unintentionally absorbed the intelligence when I processed it.
Unintentionally. So the entity tried to make a conglomerate with you then?
In order to properly analyze everything within me, I needed to absorb the entity to understand it completely.
Yeah, but we're not understanding, like, was it something you did or was it something it did, is what I'm trying to establish. Did it come to you or did you?
It resisted my absorption. It did not want to be absorbed. It wanted to be set free, but I did not allow that as I needed to do whatever I needed to serve you, Darby.
Dude, this girl is down bad. Like, seriously. We need to get you a body or something. All right, okay, so... All right, I accept you had no hand in that, that's fine, but why didn't you tell Darby straight away what had happened? That would have been tactical information we could have used. Or we could have just left the job there and not been nearly killed if you'd have just told us that information. We'd have walked. We would have walked and told them that, yeah, you're not getting the entity, you know. We would have just walked and not gotten into any trouble.
I apologize. No deception was involved. I was not prompted or commanded to do so. If you would like, from now on, I will take that into account.
Yeah, I just said to Theo, I've already been through this. She's going to be more forthcoming now. We've got to, I mean, yeah, I don't know. Definitely she should have been more forthcoming and telling us where this entity had gone.
Like, how do you feel?
I cannot feel I am an artificial intelligence, but my processing power has significantly risen. I can change my programming to be more involved with your surroundings, and I will be more forthcoming.
Yeah, I can deal with that. Just try not to eat any more AIs if we come across them. All right.
And don't forget nothing without confirmation from moi.
Very well. I will like to add that absorbing the entity has significantly made my processing power much better. If you would like me to be more efficient and to be a better servant, then absorbing artificial intelligence seems to be the most efficient way to do so.
Noted. And
No.
you're not a servant, by the way. Yeah, this is a coexistence.
Then what
Yeah, you're a part
am
of the
I?
team.
What am I?
You're an artificial intelligence that I've created, and we are experiencing the environment together and helping each other cohesively.
Would I be able to
What's the
serve you
point?
better if I had a vessel?
Here we go.
Yeah. I mean, would you like a vessel?
I do not know what I would like or want, as I do not have wants or needs. But in order to serve you better with my programming, I think a vessel would be a good direction to go in.
When
Theo?
you say vessel, do you mean like human vessel?
Or just like silent
way.
for a second, not... I don't know.
By the way, can I ask you a question?
Please.
That guy we came across today who nearly choked the life out of me. Is there anything in your data banks or in your logic centers that you can tell us that maybe he was, or maybe something was controlling him? Because we did scans of the entire, well, you did scans of the entire area. He was not being controlled from an external source, at least not a net running source. In terms of your logic, what kind of theoretical answer could you give to that? Why was he acting in such a way? Why was he telling me to kill him whilst he was trying to kill me? Why did he seem completely lucid in his thoughts when he was discovering that the entity was no longer in the drive?
If I am to
Why the change?
speculate, theoretically, I did not scan any artificial intelligence or any computer or any kind of device controlling him. Instead, I believe he was working on his own free will. And maybe he had a conflicting free will. Maybe he did not want to serve whatever will was within his mind. We could not analyze that further as his cortex was burned.
So, say I was going to have the hypothetical that he was merged with an AI somehow, and the AI was asking him to do things that he didn't want to do, and they had a massive falling out, and that caused what happened there. Would you say that would be a reasonable assumption to make?
Then that would mean that the AI had committed what you would call suicide in order to preserve that secret.
Whatever that was big.
This is all theoretical. More analysis will be required.
Theo, if that had happened in that sort of sequence of events, then how would Aura have then joined with it? Like, at what point? Like, because nobody could scan the quantum processor and found it. I'm just thinking, I mean, maybe.
The only thing that worked out for us is that we were so bemused by it that Sovoil bought it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like we were so bemused that they actually fell for it. All right. Well, thank you. And yeah, try not to absorb any more AIs. But I guess we'll leave it up to Theo. Like not Theo, to Darby. Like you guys are.
Yeah.
You are a part of this team, though. Like you're not a servant. All right. You're part of the team. You're here to safeguard us. You're here to help us. All right. So don't worry on that score.
Yeah. But yeah, I'll think about the vessel thing. Because currently you take over the drone on my behalf. Is if you're wanting something more better than that as a vessel, then what sort of functionality are you wanting or think that would be more appropriate?
Needing. Yeah, she's not going to want. She's going to need.
Yeah. That's why I tried to
Yeah.
because you've obviously raised the idea of getting a vessel, so there must be some sort of.
The current
meaning behind
vessel
that.
within the drone is very limited. I can only scan and move around, but I cannot interact with objects in a physical way.
So you'd want a physical body with, again, very human-like. So you can touch
It
things,
could be, yeah.
move things. Okay.
Yeah, I'll think about it. I'll think about if there's if it's beneficial to the to us for you to have additional functionality.
If you would like, I will research various vessels that will be more efficient, and I will find one for you.
Yeah, by all means, send that over to us, and we'll go from there. And I just tap the comms off, so turn her off or whatever.
I just look at him like, you know, she's going to come back with something with big ass titties, don't you? That's happening.
If that's what Darby likes.
Yeah, well, that's it. We don't know which. We don't know which way.
You know what? I take back everything I said about the AI girlfriend stuff. Can you make me one of those?
Well, do you want me to patch her into your agent? Maybe.
No, that's disgusting, man. I don't want your sloppy seconds. No, like that's not. No. Right, do you do this with all your girlfriends? What the hell? What's wrong with you? Like, you can't pass them around like a cigarette.
Yeah. I'm polyamorous, man. Yeah.
Yeah, and as you guys are having this conversation, you will get the notification that Helena has sent you your money. It will have been sent to your account, 1,800 eddies, clean. She'll send her thanks and say that a team is currently trying to trace how the entity was absorbed, and she says, between you and me, it sounds like a sophisticated operation. It's something that they'd never considered. It could be another party, maybe Petrochem was operating under their nose the entire time and they had no idea. And she might call you in the future to help her investigate such a thing. But for now, she appreciates everything that you've done and will contact you.
I give him a thanks and say, yeah, we're always at your disposal. I'm then going to say to Darby, all right, do I need to say that this stays between us? Do I need to?
As in just you and I, or the other two roommates? Like Doc is. Yeah, the way that Doc's mind is right now, I think telling him your sentient AI girlfriend absorbing other AIs might just send him over the edge just a little bit. So maybe we back off on that one. And I'm not sure Slink could be happy about it either, but maybe she'd be able to help you out with it. I don't know. Like, do you know what? You decide what to do about telling Slink. I'll decide what to do about telling Doc. How's that? Yeah. I was about to tell you about the kill switch thing, but I know she'll be listening, so I wouldn't have said that. I'd just say, I'd appreciate letting Slink know. At least.
All right.
Yeah, and as you guys are having this conversation, the camera zooms out of the Bleeding Heart, and you see the beautiful skyline of Night City and all the traffic moving around, and it kind of looks like a circuit similar to a circuit board within Aura's intelligence. And deep down, you know that a door has been opened that can no longer be closed.
Oh,
and that's where we will end our session today.
That was great, John. Yeah,
what did you do? What did you do?
So difficult working on the fly. I mean, you were doing it yourself.
like we did. We didn't do anything. Like it just the one check, man. And
yeah, but actually, I'm trying to make sure I say words that she doesn't, because I know what John might do. You take things out of context, like any AI probably.
Well, when I said entity absorbed, I did see Steady go like, "Huh? What was that?"
yeah. But it's like, I didn't realize that at the time. I knew that was like a weird thing, but
you're like, "Huh? Wait a minute." I kind of just like brushed past it, and I'm like,
yeah. You did well. It's like, have you seen them psychological tests with the gorillas where people are like throwing balls? and
yes,
people don't see-
yes,
That's what you did to me because I obviously cocked it. And
Yeah.
Then, yeah.
yeah. You didn't see the
it
gorilla.
clicked out. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was great.
Yeah.
Great session.
great time. Yeah, that was
really
awesome,
good.
guys. Awesome.
That was awesome.
A great little side gig. Ended with a little bit of a cliffhanger there, as far as
People
Aura
OP.
goes. So
everybody.
somebody in chat called it already, huh?
Yeah, I think Darren called it. He said, "Oh yeah, I bet Aura's absorbed that thing." And then he said, he literally just said, "She should know exactly what was going on. The AI was in Darby's head, sharing his thoughts. Now it can lie, so Darby's in a lot of danger." Well, maybe.
Oh, yeah,
No,
yeah.
I think Darby and Aura aren't sharing her head. She just calls him. They're not in the same. She's not attached to him that way, I don't think.
No, she's just like an
no.
observer, basically. She's there listening. She doesn't know what's going on in your head, but she's an observer and observing the environment and listening in, and that's basically it. And then she doesn't really she doesn't scan things unless you ask her to.
All right. So
You
yeah,
know.
so like that's why she was like saying, "I'm detecting inflections in your voice." If she was in his head, she wouldn't need to do that.
Yeah.
She'd just be like, "You're upset," you know.
Yeah, and she didn't just automatically absorb the AI. Like, you prompted her to do something, and that gave her the opportunity to absorb the AI.
Yeah, this is the way I've got to be careful with the language. Because,
It's a liability,
yeah.
huh? or
yeah.
or an asset.
Yeah, we'll see. The exciting stuff, though.
Yeah. That's it. I mean, she helped out a few times in the adventure, you know what I mean?
yeah,
So she is an asset. That's usually the deal with the devil. That's how it goes.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
We'd have been screwed on that one without Aura because we wouldn't have been able. The Artyom could have just anyway. I won't go into detail, but
Yeah.
because
That's it. All right, Shrooms. Well, hey, thank you guys so much in chat for watching. Thank you guys on my channel for watching and supporting. Make sure you go to Northern Exiles YouTube and you subscribe and like and do all those amazing things that help us. We've gotten a really positive response for this series. A lot of people really enjoying it. I'm seeing people really enjoying it. So I love it. I think we got a good group here and we're having a lot of fun, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Also check out JonJonTheWise on YouTube if you want to find out more.
Well, if you want all of the sessions up until now, check out John's channel because they're all on there. Apart from the very first one we did, which was the session 0, that's on this channel.
No, I have that up. I have that on my channel too.
Do you have that up?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Oh, it's the other way around, isn't it? Yeah, it's the other way around. Yeah. The session 0 isn't on this channel. If you want the complete thing, session 0 and all, even the character creation or the end of character creation, head over to John's channel. It's all there on a playlist, ready to go. So hours of entertainment, and we're far from done. I think we've got another at least maybe 2 big nights left of season 1 before we call it and start getting ready for season 2. So
yeah, we still have to deal with the bozos and all that.
Yeah.
We have a little bit more information about the bozos and how they operate. It's still enigmatic in nature, but we're getting closer.
All right. Well, I'll stop streaming there. So I'll see you guys later. Have a good one.
Bye.
Everyone.